Here we go. Test, test, test. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. Test, test, test. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Testing, testing, testing. We're good. Okay. Thank you. And trying to hold my facial expression. Tell me when we're on. Are we close? We're good to go, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here. The day has arrived. It's arriven. So anyway, it is another Saturday. It seems like it was just 7 days ago and we were all together. Restaurant's pretty full this morning. It's our 300th show of Weller Does Delmarva. Now, we're not giving away free breakfasts, but we have provided free napkins for all purchases here in the restaurant this morning, okay? Salt and pepper, okay? So anyway, I just want to say we're here inside Smith's Cafe. We thank them for sponsoring the show, and you are invited to come down and watch the show in person if you want, or you can watch it from the comfort of your own home on YouTube or Facebook Live, or you can listen on Delaware 105.9 if you got to get rolling. So it's Weller Does Delmarva. We do it every Saturday morning from 7 to 9, and you're invited to relax, enjoy the show. We're going to have one guest after another. We've got 50 goodie bags here. This is what a goodie bag looks like, okay? And in a little while, I'll take everything out and show you what's in there, okay? We're going to talk to Colin Walls in a minute or so from Walls Service Center, El Presidente, I believe, owner-operator. Anyway, I don't know if he's the El Presidente, but he is the owner-operator for sure.
I am.
And Walls Service Center, locally owned, locally operated automotive repair facility is the best way I know to explain it. Now, should I be able to see something on Facebook? Boy, my internet looks bad here.
Really? Yeah.
4G. It's that high-end 4G stuff.
Huh.
Right
So
there.
your Wi-Fi's not working? Is that
I
what you're
guess
saying?
not. So I should be on Smith's, shouldn't I?
Smith's, yes.
Smith's.
Mrs. Smith's.
Mrs. Smith's Wi-Fi.
Right.
All right.
All
What's
right.
up with you?
Well, Wall Service Center, we are doing lots of air conditioning work.
Lots of it.
Lots and lots,
Lots
and
and
lots
lots.
of air conditioning work. Yeah, so we see a lot of different things. We, as far as air conditioning, we're probably one of the busiest shops in the area.
And you have
for
like
air
4 or 5
conditioning.
machines.
We've got
4 or
lots
5
of
days.
machines, lots of bays.
It's either 4 or 5. Like some days it's 4, some days it's 5.
Right, yeah, if we open the door or not.
Right.
That's what
Determines it.
Yeah, right. So,
Right.
but anyway, we can do air conditioning work on your car, whether it just needs a recharge or if there's actually something wrong with it. Recharging, if it needs a recharge, that means there's something wrong with it, that there's a leak somewhere.
Okay.
It doesn't just evaporate, it doesn't get used up. It's
Correct.
there
It's not
permanently
normal.
unless there's a leak.
Right. There is a problem.
Right. So
Houston, we have a problem.
we can check it out, and the way we do that is we have different methods. We have a leak detector, ultrasonic leak detector.
It's like another employee.
Yeah. So they call it a sniffer. So it's
sniffer,
It's got
okay.
a long nozzle on it
And
that
it
you
can
stick around.
sniff it?
It can. Yeah. It
Sense it.
senses refrigerant.
Okay.
So we use that. But the best way to determine a leak that we found is actually to put dye in the system. So we'll put an ultraviolet dye in there.
Okay.
And then we have these special glasses we wear with an ultraviolet light. And you
Because
can
when
actually
that
see what's
dye
coming
comes out the hole, because you're saying the hole may be the size of a pinhead or smaller.
Usually smaller. So I actually heard this analogy from Dave Jones from Atlantic Refrigeration.
Okay.
It was so good that I decided I would use it.
Right. Okay.
He says if you take a needle, like a sewing needle, and poke it in one of the hoses, all the refrigerant will leak out in about 15 minutes. And,
Really?
And that's about right with a car, maybe 15 to 20 minutes.
That's a small hole.
That's a small hole. Some of these leaks we're looking for takes 6 months, 5 months, weeks to leak out. So that's how small of a leak we're looking
Golly day.
for. Right.
All right, so but you got the equipment, you got the dye, you got these special glasses. All you need is for people to give you the opportunity.
That's right, and we can diagnose it, we can figure it out, and then we can repair it. We're not going to send you somewhere else.
Right, you don't get
have
to
it
a point and
repaired.
say, we can't do it.
Okay,
In
we
other words-
figured it out. Now we figured out you need to go somewhere else. No, we
Right.
don't do that.
Okay.
We don't
so-
do that. We can take care of it at Wall Service Center. We had a job the other day that it was an older car, and it needed called the control head. Your controls inside the digital
Okay.
piece.
Inside the cab, inside the
the
vehicle.
car. And, yep. And they actually discontinued it
Really?
and was nowhere to be found. Nobody had any new ones or refurbished or remanufactured. Nothing.
Older
So
vehicle.
Older vehicle, yeah. So we ended up having to go to a salvage yard. You know, we typically
Really?
put new parts on, and then our next choice is rebuilt
Right.
or remanufactured. But we actually had to go to salvage. But we got the job done, is what I'm saying, for the customer. We
Wow.
got the job done and taken care of for them.
All right. Hold on. We're going on the radio. All right. So it's Roman back there. Is that right?
It is Roman.
Roman
Yep.
Noodles or Roman. Does he own that business?
Roman,
do you
Roman
think?
Delmarva. That's a new
Roman
segment he's gonna
Delmarva.
start, yeah.
Okay. Well, Roman, good morning to you. Thank you. I want to publicly say this is our 300 show. Colin Walls is joining me. I
Yeah.
could have not done this show without Colin's brains and leadership and his hands and his fingers and his
Don't build
eyes
me
and
up
his
too much.
ears.
Don't fill me
And,
up too much. Somebody's going to expect something.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But anyway, but Colin's a good friend, a good sponsor of the show. And I remember the first show we did it behind your business, had a pop-up tent. Dan Gaffney and you were over there looking at all the
everything up.
wires
I
and
remember that,
everything.
yeah.
And I'm like, man, I hope I never have to be involved with any of that mess.
That was almost 6 years ago.
Yeah. Yep, right
Wow.
there. Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing. That was a
That
long
is amazing.
time
We were
ago.
just kids then.
We were, yeah.
You know, we were a lot heavier then. Now we've lost a lot of weight.
You had like 3 or 4 more hairs back then.
I
too,
did,
you?
didn't I? Yeah.
On your arm.
My arm. Better than up my nose. So, anyway, we've had a good time.
We have.
I've been thinking about, how much we've talked about Walls Service Center,
Yep.
but all the different businesses that have been on, but all the different organizations
Yeah.
and people and nonprofits
Well,
and
and
things
places.
like that.
Remember when we used to pack up and
Where
just
do you
travel
remember?
places?
I remember going to the bank one time,
Yeah.
Community Bank Delaware, and there's like everything was great until the show started.
Until it went on the air.
And then their security department is like, what is sucking up all our
Well,
internet?
it was exactly. It was internet, and I think it was on. once they see something uploading
Right.
for so long.
and so strong.
It
They're like,
shuts it
where's
down.
all our data going?
Yeah, right.
I remember we used to do it at Dry Zone's barn,
Dry Zone's barn.
but I
that's
can
right.
remember doing it at the barn before Dry Zone.
I remember that too. Yeah. So you were walking around describing all the
all the
products you had
skinny
in there.
jeans and everything else.
Wings and Wheels did that at Georgetown
Yeah,
at
the airport.
in Georgetown. Well, we did it at my place, which was the Riverwalk Freedom Festival
That's
in Milford.
right,
That's
yep.
what was going on there. That's why we started.
Yeah. Can you remember anywhere else? Because we did it at Eagles Nest Church,
Yeah, we did. Yep.
right there in the lobby.
They had Extravaganza.
Extravaganza,
Yep,
that's
and
right.
my son William head got busted open that day. They were at home.
Oh,
and
yep.
you remember that? He had to go to the hospital.
Yep.
Yep, or
Yeah.
Nick's head, not William. Nick.
Nick.
So yeah. Where was the other place I was just going to say?
I don't know. Let me think. What was Colin going to
Harrington
say?
Fairgrounds, Wilson's auction equipment sale.
That's right. We did it there too.
Yeah, in the middle of a field.
Yeah, in the middle of a field. I remember that. All the people were coming up to sign up for their bid, and I'm like,
Right.
no, it's one booth over, everybody.
Right.
It's just one booth over. So we've done a lot.
We
So
were
thank
taking all
you.
the credit card information.
Yeah, we were. Just all we need is your
Just in
credit
case.
card info, just in case we need some more equipment. But we've had a lot of fun. But
We have.
when I look at the list of sponsors we have and the people that have been involved and all that we've done, and I look over here and see all this equipment, and some of it you paid for, and some I've paid
Mm-hmm.
for, and some we don't know where we stole it from. But anyway, I'm just saying it's been good. It's been real good. I don't know. What else to say or how to describe it, but and we have a good audience. In other words,
Well, I
you
want to
know.
say congratulations, and you've done
so-
a great job for 300 episodes, and these are
We knew
300
nothing.
live episodes.
That's right.
I mean,
without
you've
a
not-
glitch.
Yeah, you've not been here for some of them, but you recorded the commercials.
Right.
But as far as the show has always been live.
Remember the
And there's always
snowstorm
been-
where we had to go to the station?
The one time we had to go to the station because of that.
So
Yeah.
but it's been good, and I remember Dan Gaffney. He played a role in seeing to it that this all worked. Mike Kazala, used to be the
Kazala.
general manager
Yep,
there at the
that's
station.
right.
He
Yep.
played a role.
Right,
there's
up
been
to,
a-
right up to Pete Booker. He was the president
That's
at
right.
the time of the company,
Yeah.
so he's a great guy.
So we've had a lot of people that have sewed into this, and I just want to say thank you to everybody. I'm kind of like, I feel weird today. It's like, it's just been good. And Rick Fowler, I think, is coming. He's been a good
Okay.
supporter, too. So we got a busy morning planned, but I wanted to personally make sure that you knew I appreciated all you've done. Your son Colin II, when he's here with us, he's a big help.
Right.
And Sean has now gotten involved. And these guys get here early. Then we've got Katie over here. She gets up early. And there's a Stacy who works
You said
behind
these
the
guys
scenes.
get here early. Then we got Katie over here. So she,
A lady I know.
Lady I know.
A lady I know. It really bothered her yesterday. She sent me a text during Dan's show
Right.
about guessing. The
right,
front
right.
man or whatever, and
Yeah.
I think I said She said, I said, a lady I know. And I should have described her as Katie, who's,
You didn't
helps
say
her with
old
it.
lady or anything
I didn't
like
say that,
but
or tall lady or
Right.
anything like that. So
Young
I like
lady,
it.
you should
Young
say.
lady, right. So Violet's mom is the way I should have described
okay.
it. So anyway, I want to say thanks a lot. So thank you, Colin.
Yeah.
I guess
Well,
we
thank
need
you.
to get on with
Better
things.
get
We
the
are
show
on the
moving.
radio,
Yeah.
and Roman's back there just getting things done. So,
Right. Yep.
All right. So
I'll be back
we
in
are
a half hour.
live. Thank you, Colin. So that's Colin Walls, and we could not have done what we've done without him. So we're happy to be here. So thank you, everybody, for being involved with the show. Thank you, Smith's Cafe, for having it here. Do we want to play the collage? I don't mind if you think we should.
You'll have to read it all.
I'm going to have to read it off, so I hope I can pronounce everybody's names just right. I know I could say Bob, and I could say Janet, and Jimmy, and so on. Okay, here we go. This is what's going to happen today. For those on the radio, I'm going to narrate. All right, so this is our 300th show of Weller Does Delmarva right here live in Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware. First of all, I think it's going to be my little boy, Jimmy. Jimmy Weller is going to be our first guest on the show. Then after that, at some point, his mother's going to be on the show. We've got also who is that there? That is Bob, going to be talking about a big golfing event coming up. And then we've got Janet from the Seaford Library, going to be telling us and teaching us everything that's going on there. And then I've got a friend of mine named Charlene, going to be talking about a big tractor show. So we got a lot of different things, some surprise guests. I think Bruce Mears is going to call in. I see Terry and George, they're going to come on. Rick Fowler's going to stop by. So it's going to be action-packed. We got a busy morning, and I just want to say thank you again, everybody, for tuning in and listening. I do want to thank Kevin Short, Mid-South Audio, for being involved with us for audio, video, equipment like that. They're a great friend, a great sponsor of the show. So we have a lot of good people that have helped us with this show. You're going to hear different advertisers throughout the morning, and we have a goodie bag we're going to give away. I'm going to review that in just a minute. And Smith's Cafe has been really gracious to have us here on a weekly basis. So anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning, and I want to let you know that the first guest we're going to talk to is Jimmy.
And the best one.
And the best one, so he says. Now, I'm sure when George and Terry get up here, they're going to possibly rebuttal that. But anyway, listen to me. How you doing today?
I am great.
Great? Get a good night's sleep?
I did.
Did you wear your CPAP mask?
Yes.
Did you really?
I recently got a new to me mattress with a mattress topper, one of those
Really?
foam ones.
Wow.
It's very difficult getting out of bed.
No kidding, because
Yeah.
you're getting a good night's sleep.
Yes.
All right, well, good. What time do you go to sleep?
Who knows?
Okay, well, I'm good till about midnight, 1 in the morning. I like to jump up about 5.
Probably about 9.
If I wasn't told I was required to sleep, I would just keep right on trucking.
I believe it.
I believe it too, so I think it's the biggest waste of time. But anyway, that and cutting grass. So,
I'm with you there.
all right. So anyway, you're in sales today?
Every day.
Every day. And we have a beautiful shed display.
We do.
I bet there's 10 or 15 sheds down there.
Yep.
And
It
there's,
looks like there's like 20 or 30, but half of them are sold.
are they really?
Yeah.
Okay, we are selling sheds, but do you have any comments? Like, what do people usually say about the sheds?
That they're beautiful.
That they're beautiful?
Yes.
They like the workmanship.
Absolutely.
I was talking to Terry. He'll be on in a minute, but he said he's kind of been looking around at other sheds, and he's not seen any quite built as nice as ours.
I also hear that they're great deals.
Well, we run on purpose. We designed it this way, so we don't want anybody to think they're an inferior shed. We literally run about 10% below everybody else.
And that's what the customers say.
Yep, $300 to $600 less than everybody else. Good, quick turnaround time as far as delivery.
Yep, no complaints there.
No complaints there, and a good selection. Do we have financing or just rent to own?
Rent to own with
Rent
no
to own.
credit check.
With no credit check.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
wow.
another big hit.
So somebody with credit like me could get one.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we have rent to own. We have a large selection. We can order one. We could sell you one from stock. We selling a lot of carports lately?
Somewhat.
Okay. Are our carports wind rated now or something like that?
They can
Certified?
be.
Can be?
Yep.
Okay. Because there's a lot more storms, a lot more wind. And I had somebody ask me the other day, can they get it certified, is what I think the word they used.
Yeah, the best way I like to say it is you can get a carport however you want.
Okay. We let the customer decide.
Yep.
Okay.
And we'll fill their
So-
head with options.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And so anyway, we have carports, and those include delivery and setup.
Yep.
Trailers. Do we have the $5.99 trailer cooking this week?
We do until 1 o'clock today.
1 o'clock today. Is that PM or AM?
That will be
AM's
PM.
already by. Go on, isn't it?
1,300.
1,300. All right. So $5.99. It's an 8-foot landscape trailer. Has a ramp gate that folds down to load.
Yep.
Folds flat in case you want to haul something long,
Yes.
and or it just stands up. Either way.
We also have that flagpole special.
Oh man, it is too complicated for.
It's very complicated.
Okay.
But
I
somebody
don't even
figured
want-
it out.
Why? Did somebody take advantage of
Somebody
it?
took advantage of it.
Did they really?
Yep.
Okay. I don't want to burn up the time on it. I feel it's too complicated. So if you want to know about the flagpole special, it ends today at 1. Would you be willing to explain it over the phone?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you could call Jimmy if you want to hear it. It's a crazy, crazy deal, and I think people are too skeptical. I don't think they think it's real.
Especially
So-
if they've ever been to the fair.
Right, if they've ever been to the fair, so and seen the flagpole at that price. So anyway, you want to give out any phone numbers?
Sure. I'll
All
give
right.
them all out.
All right, give Devin's first. All right.
302
Okay.
841-1828.
Now that's your cell phone.
Yeah, but it could also get you Devin.
It could
depending
also
on the
get
day
you
of the
Devin.
week.
Okay. So anyway, 841-1828.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's 302-337-8228.
That's the store.
Yep.
Nobody's answering that till 8 except for the answering service
Yes.
we've hired. Okay.
There's also 8270.
Oh, forget all them. Let's just do 828. What is it? 8228. 337-8228. Or if you want to talk to Jimmy right now in about a minute, 841-18. Is it ringing already?
No, I'm just making sure I have it on me.
I was thinking, man, it was
I'm
ringing
the type of
already.
person
All
that
right.
may or may not have their phone on.
Oh, okay. Do you have your phone?
I do have my phone.
Okay. All right. So 841-1828. If you want to hear about that flagpole special, it's a real silly offer, but it's real. And you're a big winner in that, whoever takes advantage of it. Anything else?
I'm having a surprise tomorrow, so I'll have something interesting to talk about next Saturday.
Really?
Well, 2 Saturdays from now, because I won't be here
Sure.
next Saturday.
You're not coming next Saturday?
No,
Can we have the show without you?
I'll let you know.
You let us know. All right. So Jimmy won't be here next Saturday. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to leave you if that's okay.
I'm
Anything
gonna
else
leave
you
you.
want to say?
Have a fine day, everybody.
All right. I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I
Being
say
let
when I'm on a long phone call and I just can't take it any longer. I just say I'm going to let you go if that's okay, which means I'm getting off the phone. Let's talk about ice cream, Vanderwin's Ice Cream, which is a sponsor of the show. I want to thank them very much for sponsoring the show. We appreciate their support, and everybody loves ice cream. In fact, I don't know if I've ever met anybody yet that doesn't love ice cream. So now I've discovered something new about Vanderwin's. Not only do they have 4 locations and the 2 trucks. That was my leg, Katie, but that's okay. All right, I bruise easy because of all the blood thinners. But don't worry about it. But anyway, what I'm saying is not only do they have 4 locations, not only do they have these 2 trucks where you can get ice cream, but they also have takeout ice cream. I never knew that it would be so good. So I don't know, were they pints or quarts, Denise? Pints. I come home last night. Denise was gracious enough to get me 2 pints of ice cream. All right? So she might have to do it every day because a pint is not that much. But it was pretty darn good. And then I said, man, we ain't got no whipped cream. She said, no, you got the brand new whipped cream in there. Quit whining about everything. I sounded like some of my customers. I was whining. But anyway, I love Vanderwin's ice cream, all right? So if you're looking for some ice cream, also if you own a business or you're having an event, you can call them up and they'll bring one of them trucks out there and, just let everybody get ice cream and make some kind of deal with you, and you can impress your customers or your friends, or you can just make everybody think you're friends with the Vanderwins. So anyway, it's Vanderwin's ice cream. You say, where are these 4 locations? There is Fenwick Island, Dewey, Greenwood, Bridgeville, okay? Conveniently located. Then there's these 2 trucks they have that will come to you, or they're out in events and stuff like that. So anyway, great gift cards, one size fits all. Get one for whatever amount you want, and it's a great place to enjoy a break. Vanderwin's Creamery, and like their Facebook page too. I like their Facebook more than I like their ice cream more than I like their Facebook. But anyway, check them out. All right, who is next? These are my surprise guests, okay? 2 of my favorite people. One of them is Terry. Depends on what day of the week it is. In fact, it actually depends on what time of the day it is. But anyway, Terry is celebrating hanging out with me for 3 years now. So it's like going to your cardiologist. Going to your cardiologist and having a stress test that lasts for 3 years. That's what it's like working with me. And George has been with us for quite a while, too. So good morning, George.
Good morning, sir.
How is you?
Excellent.
Good. And how about you, Terry? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
I noticed you guys came down. You had breakfast.
Yes,
And what's it like to eat breakfast with Terry, George?
Awesome.
Awesome. Does he talk with his mouth full? Or
No,
anything?
not at all.
Okay, because he can't get his mouth full. That's what somebody said about me one time. All right, anyway, so we're going to be open at 8 today.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. And,
Till 1, last customer
all right.
satisfied.
And what's up with the sheds? How come we put so much effort into them things? We got, like,
Because
quite
we're
a few
selling
down there.
so many, and we just want to beautify the area we have so everybody comes by can say, wow, it looks like a home out there.
It looks like a little village.
Yes. Yes.
We put, what's it called, crushed concrete.
Yes.
And I can't remember. I paid for half of them. What was it, 20 loads, I think?
Yeah, at least.
At least.
And the thing about it is, too, is we sell up to, last month we sold 31. That's a shed a day.
31 sheds in a month. Wow, that's pretty good. Couldn't have been 32, huh? No, I'm just kidding with you. That's pretty darn good. Yeah. 31 sheds. Wow. And a lot of trailers.
A lot of trailers.
Almost 100 last month.
Yeah. Everything is going good at Weller's, to be honest.
is.
We have, I'll say that we're open 24/7, to be honest, because on our website, we have it where if you look around, you find something you want, whether it's a shed, carport, or just a general question, you can go on there and you can say, leave information, and we'll get back with you on and then.
And who's the person that's always answering stuff at 8 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night?
It's usually Devin, myself.
I'm like,
because
I appreciate this, but take the night off.
I just believe the customer service thing is what it is. I got to get it while it's coming.
Okay. Well, you do a great job. You do a great job. So, so other than that, how you doing?
Other than that, doing good. Celebrating 3 years.
Can you believe it?
I've seen a lot of changes at Weller's, and
Yes,
I can
you
say
have.
that they've
A
been
lot of
very
improvements.
positive.
A lot of improvements. It's
Very
never
positive.
looked so good.
Very positive.
So, all right.
When you take pride in things you do, it makes a big difference.
It does. George, how you holding up?
Good.
Good?
Yes, sir.
I hear a lot of good things about the shop. George is our shop man. Keeps it straight, does a little welding, replacing floors, fenders, jacks,
A little bit of
couplers.
everything. Jack
One
of all
thing,
trees.
I noticed that people hate to crank that jack up all the way.
They do.
And then they hit a little dip in the road, now
And
it's
just
bent.
Bends that thing right back,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Right, so that's good for us.
In a way.
Good for us.
Yes.
So, all right, and you got anything special planned this weekend?
Nothing special.
Nothing
Just a
special? Gonna
Standard
take off?
weekend.
All right, you been kayaking?
I did go Thursday. I took
Okay.
some of my kids Thursday.
Is that like the first time
That's the
George went
first time.
kayaking?
That
It's
is-
kind of like owning a snowblower. You might not use it,
right?
but it's nice. Or a treadmill.
So I took a couple of my kids and we went fishing out of the kayaks.
Did you really?
Yes, sir.
Catch anything?
A couple bass.
Okay, really?
Yes, sir.
Like big ones?
I caught two. One was a 2 pound. One was a 1 pound.
No kidding.
Out of Tub Mill Pond.
Really?
Yes, sir.
All right. And what's it like to fish out of a kayak? It's like you get
It's
wobbling or.
It's a little different
Okay. I'd be
because you're
nervous.
closer to the water. But
That's right. You are closer to the water. Have you ever fell out of the kayak?
no, well, the worst thing that can happen is you get wet.
That's true. Yeah, but then my hair gets all messed up.
Well,
Man, I can tell you a story about the day I bought a canoe. We should wait for Denise and Jimmy. We have a pond in our woods. Bought a canoe. Where'd we go? Walmart and get a canoe? I can't remember. We bought a canoe. Get home. I'm going to show everybody how to operate a canoe. Lost the best pair of sunglasses I ever owned that day. They're in the bottom of the pond. I immediately fell out of the canoe. It was terrible.
well, you showed them what not to do.
Right, in front of my family. So we had to not laugh to make me feel bad. We're going to take a picture. Oh, Katie is trying to use up all that film in that iPad. I'm going to tell her one of these days there's no film in there. All right, well, anyway, we're open at 8. Got a good team. We appreciate everybody's business. Are we going to be looking for another salesperson?
We are.
Okay.
We are. We're growing so much that I'd rather have someone training them now so when we get busier, they're already trained.
Can you imagine being busier than what we are?
If there's such a word,
Seriously.
yes, busier.
Busier. More better.
Yeah.
More better. All right. Well, thanks to you to both. I appreciate you working with me, working for me. I can honestly say my store has never looked as good. We are busier than we've ever been. Life is good. Business is good. And I got a good team. We just want to grow some more.
Yeah. And congratulations on your 300 show.
I can't believe it.
300.
This thing started almost as a joke. Almost as a joke. But in other words, and we've had fun with it. It's like a hobby. And we really, I've come a long way, but I owe it to all these people that you don't see. So they've done a good job. All right. Well, thank you both.
All right,
Okay,
thank
take
you.
care of yourself.
Thank you.
I'll
Have
see
a good
you.
one.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. So anyway. Oh, George, I've never gave you any of these. I'm going to give you a couple Vanderwins. Terry, do you eat ice cream?
No, I'm okay.
All right, we'll give him to George.
My wife won't let me do it.
Oh, get out of town. Doing when she ain't looking. When she turns her back. See ya. All right, everybody. So we're inside Smith's Cafe, and we're having a good time. And we just got a lot of different guests going to be on. So I'm going to let Denise talk about the day I bought a canoe, in case she happens to remember it. We'll see. So Justin Ward, Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva, is going to be calling in a little while. We're going to talk to him. Bruce Mears will be calling in. I'm going to have Denise Weller on in a little bit, and we're going to talk about the life and times at Fine Day Farms, okay, in Lincoln City, Delaware. It is our 300th show, and we have goodie bags. So I'm going to talk real quick about the goodie bags. So for those listening on the radio, I can't show you everything, but it's a little bag. I do want to say thanks. I got some bottles of water. So there's a bottle of water in there. That was given to me by Andy from First Class Heating and Air, who sells and installs the Brita Pro water treatment system. And he told me if I tell people to mention Jim Weller, they'll save $300 on a system. So I think it's worth mentioning Jim Weller. Yeah. And they are a sponsor of the show. That's right. First Class Heating and Air is a sponsor of the show. But in the goodie bag, we have a bottle of water for starters. Okay. And everybody deserves clean water. Then we have this beautiful bag. Okay. That I actually purchased myself. I ordered them. Then we've got a can koozie that come from Hallmark Trailers. Then we have these Papermate ink pens that I can't just get rid of. No, I meant some of the most valuable pens I've ever had. A 10-pack of Papermate pens. You get them for free. Then you get a Weller's LED flashlight, okay? And you get that for free. Comes with a nice little handy little thing to hold it with. Then you get a Weller's notepad. You can write all kinds of notes to Weller's and send them to us. And then you get a Vanderwins gift card for a free ice cream. And then you get a Weller's wooden nickel, which is worth $3 towards anything. Or you can just get a $3 item at Weller's in Bridgeville. So you get the goodie bag. We have 50 of them. I see Denise is handing them out pretty good over there. So if you want one, no purchase necessary. Just stop into Smith's Cafe and just grab one. We're not looking to hand out 4 or 5 of them at one time, but we'll gladly give you one if you'd like one. So that's our thank you for, watching the show, listening to the show. We are live here at Smith's Cafe. They are a sponsor of the show, and they support us, and we appreciate them very much. Another good supporter of the show is my friend Jerry Santoro. Jerry's Lawn Care. You hear me talk about him each and every week. He's been a sponsor of the show for a long time. So whether you need lawn care, fertilizing, seeding, you want your yard rototillered and replanted, you need an irrigation system, maybe you want a pond dug, or you need a foundation or a footer, he has a big excavator. He also has the best deal around on mulch, $15 a yard for mulch, and that includes local delivery. So whatever you may need done, tree work, clearing lots, Jerry does it all. If he doesn't do it, he'll let you know, and if he does do it, he'll give you a free estimate, and he'll do a good job. Jerry's Lawn Care. Jerry Santoro is his name. Phone number 302-363-6025. 363-6025. JLC-LLC.com. Jerry Santoro, another good friend, another good sponsor of the show, good guy all the way around. So, in the next hour or two, we've got Justin Ward, Visible Fence brand of Delmarva, will be calling in right after our 7:30 break. We're going to chit-chat with Denise Weller just a little bit. Then we've got a gentleman named Bob going to tell us about a big fundraiser. So I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio, but we do not take a break from radio. I meant from TV. I meant from Facebook. We don't take a break from Facebook. So if you're listening on the radio, look up Jim Weller right now on the Facebook. Because to my Facebook audience, I want to say thank you for watching. And if you would hit the share button, we would appreciate that. And we actually are going to continue right on with the show. We're going to talk to Colin Walls here in just a minute or so, but we are live inside Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware, not Seafood, Delaware. So many people think I'm saying seafood. I'm saying Seaford, Delaware, Smith's Cafe, family-friendly environment, great breakfast buffet every Sunday from like 8 to noon. So if you enjoy a good breakfast and you like lots of it, they have a breakfast buffet every Sunday morning. So here he is, everybody. Colin Wall Service Center, a great sponsor of the show. So anyway, Katie keeps reminding me of that. You're doing a good job. I do keep messing with this. People are waiting for the day I snap the thing
Oh.
off. So it's not going to happen.
Then we can have a live tutorial on how to drill
And tap
and
it out.
remove a bolt and then retap it. Yeah.
Or to give a tutorial of how to tell Kevin Short we want another one.
Right. there you
Kevin
go.
Short will accept purchase orders. All right. Colin, what do you think of this morning?
I think it's been great, and
think it's moving along.
I'm really excited about the 300th episode, 300th
Yep.
show.
Can you
whatever
believe
we're
it?
calling it? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's been a
good
long,
time.
long ride. Long
It
run.
has.
So
It's been good.
We've learned a lot.
Yes, we have. You more than me.
We've learned a
But,
lot of how not to do things.
Right.
We've
and
gotten
what
really
not
good
to
at it, too.
say and
Yeah.
what we wish we had said and
Or wish we hadn't said.
yeah, and wish we hadn't said.
Things we
so
shouldn't have said. But
we've
anyway,
bought insurance and so on. So
Yeah,
anyway.
right.
Yeah, media insurance. We're right uptown, everybody.
Yep. So lots
We've
of
been threatened to be
improvements.
sued.
Right.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, Wall Service Center, great place to get your automobile worked
Right.
on. Since I have been involved with you, I've dealt with your business, a long time. I dealt with your dad.
Right,
In other
yeah.
words, I can remember getting dual exhaust systems there.
Right,
you know. But anyway, I've had oil changes done, lots of different things. But on a weekly basis, I had people say, "Do you really like Wall Service Center that much?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Where are you going to go where you can deal with the owner? The owner's
Right.
there. You're the owner. Your son Colin is the fourth generation. You're
Yeah,
the third.
right.
He's the fourth.
Yep.
I said, where are you going to go nowadays? Where you actually, Tracy cares. Everybody there. Is the other gentleman's name Ron?
Ron, yep,
Ron.
yep.
They all care. In other words,
They do.
I said, where do you find that nowadays? You don't find that on the internet.
Right.
You don't find it somewhere where it's a big company because you can't get to anybody that it really, really matters. And so I said, aside from they use the AC Delco parts
Mm-hmm.
and they're conveniently located and they're got good hours and they do good work, they got fair. I said, they care. And I said, I don't know how, I don't even know on the radio
Well, we
or
do
how to
care.
describe that.
We do care, and Colin is coming along, and he wants to take over the business someday. So we've got to make sure it's there for him,
That's right.
for
That's
his,
right.
to hand down to his kids.
That's right. Yeah.
So,
and on and
it's-
on.
Right, exactly. So there's a legacy here that we have to protect, and to do that, you've got to treat the customer right.
Which is above and beyond 30 weight oil and 35 pounds
Right.
of pressure in the air in the top.
Right,
It's
yeah.
beyond all
yeah,
that.
those
It's-
things are
it's-
important, but we do want to be there for the customer
Mm-hmm.
for years to come. We've been in business 61 years. We want to be here another 61.
You're using a company's parts that's been in business 100 years.
100 plus years.
You know, so in a
Yeah.
day and time when everybody's looking for the cheapest, not even knowing why it's cheap
Mm-hmm.
products and so on, you're pursuing, no, I want good people. I want to
Quality
treat people right.
quality parts,
Right.
quality workmanship,
Right.
Yeah.
And you're passionate about it. So I don't know how to exactly say that or pinpoint that because no two oil changes are the same.
Right.
So anyway, but I'm just saying that I appreciate how you run your business.
Oh well, thank you.
So-
So yep. Well, we're happy to be associated with AC Delco. They're a long-time company, and they have great warranties to back up their product.
That 24 months, 24,000 miles.
Yeah, it's
that's
pretty good,
almost
isn't it?
hard to believe. It's
Yeah,
like
it's parts and labor, and it's
yeah.
nationwide.
You didn't see that
and-
coming in the deal.
No, I didn't. And actually, they changed it about the time we got into it.
Really?
To-
From
to
what,
this-
12 months to 24? Or?
No, it was I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't 24. It was not as good
Okay.
as that. And I think it varied by part, but this is just a blanket.
What a phenomenal
24.
warranty.
Yeah, well, some of the
Yeah.
parts have lifetime warranties on them. Steering racks have lifetime warranties
Really?
on them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So it's a good deal, and they're a great company to be associated with, and we're not seeing problems with the parts,
Right.
Like we are
Right.
with some other.
Right.
Some other
Because in the
vendors.
parts world, everybody's got focused on price.
Yep.
Which is important. It's important. But the thing is, you want to make sure that, you're not sacrificing quality.
Right. Well, I
for
think
price.
AC Delco focuses on cost.
Right.
What's the cost of this product? Which cost is more than just the day you buy it. Cost
Yes.
is the lifetime of the product. That's how you
Your
determine
total
cost.
experience.
Your total expense.
Right.
On the whether it's breaks down a week from now, then the price is just
And you
going
lose
up.
more work
The
because you got
cost
to
is
get the
going
car
up.
there
Yeah,
or have
exactly.
it towed and stuff like that.
So that's what we focus on at Wall Service Center. And right now, I can tell you the AC Delco parts are not out of sight price.
Right.
They're actually competitively priced with other things. So
Right.
it's good
It's
quality
not
stuff.
like you're paying a lot more. or
Exactly.
anything.
So Wall Service Center, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web, downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. Stop in there Monday morning, say hi to us.
All right, and like their Facebook page.
Like their Facebook page.
All right.
All right.
So I'm going to leave you if that's okay, and
great.
we're going to go back on the radio in a minute or so, and we're going to continue on. So we are inside Smith's Cafe. Next thing we're going to do once we go back on the radio is we're going to take a phone call from Justin Ward. Then we're going to talk to Denise Weller. Then we're going to have Bob on, and so on. So we are here inside Smith's Cafe, which is the sponsor of the show. You can come on down, Denise, if you want. The garter. She's guarding the goodie bags. Don't want them. Look, she's giving instructions. Don't give away 5 to one person. Jim will freak out. So one per vehicle, one per household is the way we're doing it. So anyway, you can go ahead, I guess, turn her mic on. We'll chit chat for just a little bit. Oh, I can hear the radio. Can you hear it?
No, I cannot.
Okay, we're coming back on the radio. So hold tight because we're going to get Justin Ward next. So this is Denise, everybody. And we're going to talk to her in just a minute or so. Do you remember the day, though? Can we prep the crowd? We don't have Justin on the phone yet, do we? Okay. Oh, here he is. But real quick, do you remember the day I fell out of the canoe?
Yes, I do.
All right. So we're going to tell everybody in just a minute after we talk to Dustin. Do you remember much about it?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay,
I mean,
Justin.
You explained it well.
Justin. There's no Dustin. It's Justin. We're going to talk to Justin in a minute, and then we're going to talk with Denise about the kayak experience at Fine Day Farm, where Jim almost drowned. Is he there? Did we lose him? Did you hang up on him? Katie. It was Colin, wasn't it? It was Justin. All right, because when I said Dustin, he thought I had the wrong person on the phone. Justin, call back if you would, please. All right. But anyway, oh, there he is. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Is that him? Is that Justin Ward? Justin, how are you?
Good morning, Jim. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And I want to, right off the bat, say thank you, Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva, and Justin Ward for supporting and sponsoring this show. I really do appreciate it. So thank you very much,
Yeah,
okay?
Absolutely. Good times.
Yep. And how you doing today? What are you doing today?
Good. I am in Western Maryland, the Carroll County area, and we've been working with cats lately.
No way. For real?
Yep.
Cougars, mountain lions, or just kitty cats?
Just normal kitty cats. We do got our ones that are farm cats that don't really care too much for the public, or we got the ones that'll be on your lap as soon as you sit down. So there's a variety of them there, but a lot of people don't know we work with the cats, and we have collars small enough and settings small enough for them as well. And a lot of times we can train them just outside as well as the dog can. So
Really?
that's what we're doing now. A lady has a little bit of a farmette, and she wants to keep the kitten around for the kids so she don't run out in the road. And I say a lot of times, in my opinion, that the cats are a lot easier to train than some of the dogs that we see. So
Wow.
they're pretty smart picking it up, and then they're also designating a room in the house for the cat. That way the dogs won't bother it or anything like that. So it's pretty
Wow.
neat that we can set them up like that.
Wow. Isn't that kind of nice that you have a solution for all dilemmas?
Yeah, absolutely. And I just told somebody the other day we did some pet goats up this way in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. We've done pet pigs and a couple other little animals.
Because if somebody has a pet pig, the last thing they want it to do is run off.
Absolutely.
Wow.
It could be, coming from the farm world, it could be expensive doing farm fencing and stuff like that. So we're a little bit cheaper route for that.
Yeah, wow. Very affordable solutions to, keeping your animals, no matter what kind of animal, safe and secure, and where it should be and where it shouldn't be.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to keep them safe, and it's all about keeping them and training them to a particular behavior and alternative.
Wow. How do people get a hold of you?
They can call us or text us at 410-546-2436.
410-546-2436.
Yep.
All right. And, of course, you're on Facebook, YouTube, and everywhere.
Check us out on Facebook and YouTube.
All right. Well, have a good weekend, okay?
Yep, you do the same. Thanks
See
for
ya.
having me.
Bye-bye. Bye. All right, there he is, Justin Ward of Visible Fence Brand of Delmarva. Well, Denise, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jim. Can I say something about Dustin and his business?
Yes, and his name is Justin.
Justin, sorry.
Gotta say
Well,
it,
listen,
Justin.
we did purchase a rock from him.
Okay, tell us about the rock.
Okay, the rock is something that you can move it anywhere in your yard.
So it looks like a little fake rock.
Right. So if you have an area that you don't want your animals in, you're able to put it up and move it from place to place. Anyway, I have an area that I don't like my dogs digging in, but it's within their boundaries.
Okay.
So
It's
you-
within the fence, but it's a certain area that you don't want them digging.
Right. And so you purchased it,
Mm-hmm.
and I have it in that area, and they stay clear of that area, and they stay out of it.
Is this where you buried the dead turtle?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I found this turtle, and it
Okay.
was dead,
Okay.
but his shell was not cracked.
Right, and you want that shell.
I want the shell. So I had a friend tell me that, because he does it with deer antlers, like when he
Okay.
finds the skull or whatever, you bury it,
Okay.
and then you can put a little bit of fertilizer in there, and then like 3 months later, 2 months later, it's a small turtle. Anyway, you dig it back up, and there's nothing there. Like, it's not gross, it's all
You just
everything.
rinse it out and all
Everything
the-
is decayed
Okay.
except the shell.
Wow.
And so I don't want my dogs digging it up. So
Wearing a pair of sunglasses.
that's a good one. No, but that's where I found him, back to the pond.
Okay.
So,
Oh, right. Oh, so anyway, you love the rock.
I love the rock. So
And,
sorry I got your name wrong.
Okay, that's okay. I started that.
Okay.
I said we got done because he called in and he knew his name was Justin. As soon as I said Dustin, he hung up.
Got
He
it.
thought, no, they don't want me.
Got it, okay.
So, all right. So anyway, the canoe.
The canoe.
I remember buying this canoe. I thought we bought it at Walmart in Seaford, to be
Okay,
honest with you.
we could have.
I think we put it on a trailer, took it home.
Let's have fun.
Got the owner's manual out, set it off to the side, and went canoeing.
Yes.
I think I was the only one in it at first. I was showing the kids, right?
Right. You were showing it, and you were reaching for something. What were you reaching?
The stars.
No,
The
because
sky.
you don't do that in a canoe. A canoe is very tipsy.
Right, I
Anyway,
didn't know
think
that.
you were reaching or leaning over, and that thing went right on
Bloom.
over.
And you guys were laughing.
I know. Well, it was.
Like, I hope he's okay. I hope he didn't bump his head. I hope the snapping turtles ain't eating him for
No,
lunch.
it was quite funny.
It
'cause-
wasn't that funny.
No, it was funny. But on the other hand, kayaks, which is what you sell now,
Yes.
they don't tip as easily.
Not at all.
But they do.
Not as-
No, they do tip.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
You got a story for us?
We've all tipped. Well, me and Jason, me and
Okay.
him went on a quite an adventure, and we both ended up being totally
Drenched.
drenched.
Okay.
In a kayak, but
All right.
it was fun.
Avoid them waterfalls next time.
Yeah, okay. That's what
It
we
was in a
were.
ditch is
Yeah,
what it-
we were going up waterfalls. We
Yeah.
were trying to pull the kayaks up the waterfalls. and
Okay.
anyway, it was
It didn't
fun.
work, right?
It didn't work.
All right, but you had fun.
It was fun.
Memories.
Memories. That's what it is.
All right.
And that's what we're talking about today.
Memories.
300 shows.
Can you remember when the show
You know,
started?
I don't remember that first show. I think I must have thought
It's been
it
so
was a
enjoyable
joke.
not being
No.
bothered with me on Saturday mornings.
Thinking, I don't remember it, but I do remember many of them.
Okay.
And I think, Colin, I think you and Brooks and Jim have done.
I forgot Brooks.
You've grown so much. I mean, I have seen you.
Well, we're going
I've-
to start eating better. Oh, you didn't mean it that way.
No, but I've seen you slow down.
Okay.
Because when you used to talk really, really, really fast, and it's because for I don't know how many years, I don't know, 30 years, you did radio ads, and they gave you 30 seconds of
Right.
time, and you tried to squeeze in as much information in that 30 seconds
Right.
as you could, and you could stop right on a dime. Right on 30 seconds, you were done and ended, and it was great.
Right.
So it
One
kind
take Weller, they called me.
one take Weller, but it did kind of carry over to your show in the
Right.
beginning. But you are
Right.
much more relaxed and everything.
Am I?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's hurry up and get done with this.
No, and
I'm just
Colin,
kidding.
look at your setup now. I mean, you have humble beginnings, but you've
Remember
really,
the Catch It
really
Live,
done
too,
well.
on Tuesday nights?
Yeah, I can remember.
All you can eat spaghetti?
I remember I thought it was big. You guys, your remotes were big. I remember your
Yep.
little studio. You ended up putting sound things on the walls and everything. I remember I stopped in there one time, and I needed to use the restroom.
Oh, okay.
Well, everything was back against the wall where you couldn't reach the restroom, but it was necessary. And
And you're back there making a lot of
Brooks
noise.
is right in the middle of the show trying to, do what he did, and I'm making him move so I can get to the bathroom,
This is all about you.
It was all about me at that
Okay.
moment. But anyway, but then the remote to Rehoboth, I thought that was quite.
Well, I forgot
the
about
polar
that
bear
downtown.
plunge.
To
Yeah.
the polar bear
Yeah,
plunge. I
wasn't it?
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have done stuff. You've come
We
a
have.
long way. So, since we are remembering, looking back at how far you've come, my question for you is, what's next?
Motorhome.
No, with the show. You know how
Oh.
when you're on a diet, you say, I'm going to lose weight. So the dream's there. The dream has been birthed, okay?
Right.
But now you got to make it happen, make it grow, okay? So, you lose weight, you get an exercise program, you learn how to eat well, and then you reach your goal. Not that 300 is your goal, but it's
Right.
still a milestone. And then you think, then you got to maintain.
Right.
You guys have grown. I've seen you all grow. But what's next? Is there something next?
Yes, if you'd really like to know.
I
I'm
would
buying a
really-
radio station.
Are you really?
You panicked the other night when I told you that, and I know I've told you this before.
Well, I loved the one you were going to buy at first. The one, WSUX or whatever. I was all into that one. But I don't know. Now this one,
Don't mention no numbers.
okay,
Don't
I'm
mention no
not going to
numbers.
mention it. It's bigger than I can comprehend.
That's okay.
Like I like small.
We only need one thing from you.
What?
One thing.
What?
We need you to walk in the room, sign that line, and get out of the room. That's all we need you to do, okay?
Okay.
All the rest, in
Then-
other words,
Then I.
knows to make no eye contact with you. In other words, just let her sign the line and get out of here.
So I am an important part of these.
Unbelievably
Yes.
important part.
Okay.
Let's take a picture here.
Oh.
Let's act like we love each other, okay?
Okay.
All right. So anyway, yes. Next, we would like to buy a radio station. Mm-hmm. Okay. We have signed a 3-year contract, so the show's at least going to be 3 more years.
Okay.
And it doesn't even start for about 6 more months. So we're about 3 years and a few months. So, and that's it. We hope to get back on TV. And other than that,
I liked
that's
you
it.
on TV. I thought that was a big plus.
It was. We want to thank Bob Backman. Bob Backman played a big role in things for us too.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I'm going to leave you if that's okay.
No, don't. I'm going to
What?
let you go, Jim. Okay? I'm going to let you go and get back to my work. handing
Okay,
out
you're
these
doing a
bags.
great job.
I know I am.
I've not had one complaint on
no,
you yet
and
today.
they're accepting them well.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're like excited.
I
to
saw
get
a
'em.
rejection over there.
Well, there was one rejection.
Okay.
But it was a nice rejection.
Okay, he didn't need it.
Right. He
Right,
Had
okay.
enough things.
All right.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
You want to talk about Vanderwood's ice cream?
No, I don't have to.
Okay,
Do you
no
want to talk
problem.
about
No,
it? You
I'm
did.
good.
You did a good plug. I mean,
All right.
I love ice cream. I limit it to one time a week. But
Okay. I limit it to once a day.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Denise.
All right, see ya.
See ya. All right, everybody. There she goes, Denise Weller. So we got Bob coming up next. And I think Bruce Mears is going to call in. I want to speak real highly of Dry Zone. People hear me talk about Dry Zone, and they say, man, you must love them people. Let me tell you something. They're my friends. Dry Zone does a good job, whether it's crawl space encapsulation, whether you got a basement that's leaking and needs waterproofing, whether you have an electrical problem and you need some electrical work done. Dry Zone's a great company, and you hear me talk about them week after week. They've been a fantastic supporter of the show, and we appreciate them very much. So it's dryzone.com, phone number 684-5034. Check them out on the web. But we say thank you, Team Dry Zone, for all you've done for Weller Does Delmarva. And also, Bill and Heather, I say thank you for your friendship. I appreciate you very much. And Grace's birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday, Grace. Okay, she's I've known her for quite a few years now. She's just a little girl when I met her. So anyway, dryzone.com, Team Dry Zone, nothing like them. I'm telling you, they're good people. They do what they do. They do it well. You can learn a lot about them at dryzone.com. Now we're going to talk about a golfing event, okay, that involves food, prizes, fun, fellowship, sunshine, fresh air, and the opportunity to help raise some money for a good organization. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Morning, Jim.
Good morning.
How's it going? Did you get a haircut before you got here?
Yeah.
Wow, it's looking good. Looking
Polished.
good. So
And
this is
polished.
Bob and
Jerry.
Jerry.
Gibson
All right.
is my treasurer.
Treasurer, man that watches the money.
Gotta have
All
it.
right, got to have it. Keep it straight. We're talking about the Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 2 fundraiser.
Yes.
So why don't you go ahead and tell us all about it?
Well, next Friday.
Next Friday.
The 14th of June, we're having our second annual charity golf event.
Okay.
And it will benefit our Health and Welfare Fund and the acronym COPS, which is Concerned of Police Survivors.
Okay.
And they are advocates for families that have lost loved ones in the line of duty. And everything that we make from this charity golf event, which will be at Mulligan's Point,
Georgetown.
in Georgetown, will all be given back into the community in various types of charities.
Okay.
In fact, we've already started donating. We gave the Georgetown PD their Summer Youth Academy program.
Okay.
And the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, we made a donation.
Okay.
A young lady that is the daughter of one of our assistant chiefs at Lewis, she raised $40,000. We made a donation.
Wow,
to that.
good job.
And she was nominated as the Student of the Year for Southern Delaware. So we
Way to
pick
go
these,
get her.
Yeah, we pick these charities as we go along, and
Good.
everything we make, we put it back in. We'll do Delaware Hospice and share your Thanksgiving dinner again, and we'll do share your Christmas program with a needy family.
Okay. So you need people to get out here and golf.
Yes.
Or just flat out make a donation, one or the other.
Either
and
or.
Get behind this so you can take and raise some money to bless other organizations in the community.
Yes, absolutely.
So-
And we're really looking forward to it. As Jerry has told me that the money's coming in.
Good.
Tell him, Jerry.
We have collected over $7,000 in
For this event?
for this event in just one category, Jim. It's the category of donations for signs, for T-box
Really?
signs for companies that are we give them free advertising.
All right. Is it too late to sponsor a sign? Is there? If somebody wanted to call you?
Yeah, they
It
can.
is not too late. It's getting
Okay.
close. It's
Getting close. So
But for-
call them today.
Today,
over the weekend.
and players. We have up to about 70 players so far. And
That sounds like a big number.
It keeps going up by the hour almost.
Wow.
We need to. We're looking towards maybe Monday or Tuesday
Wrapping it up.
wrapping that up.
So if
Getting
you're
it off,
listening and you like to golf, or you don't even like to golf and you just want to go and golf and have some fellowship and fun and a little bit of food, so you're looking for golfers, you're looking for somebody to buy an ad on a sign or just write you a check.
Right.
It is a nonprofit organization, should be tax deductible. Your donation, I'm not a tax person, so I don't want to say. Katie's going to take our picture. I don't want to get in trouble for giving. Okay. Yeah, so should be. All right, just one quick picture, and we'll keep right on talking. So, how do people get in touch with somebody if they want to get involved?
I'm the event chairman, and I'm
Okay.
also the president of the lodge. So
All right.
they can call me personally at area code 410
410
271
271
5480.
5480.
And if they'd like to make a $100 donation,
Yep.
we can make a sign, a tee box sign, which we'll put on the actual tee where the golfers go up there and tee off.
Okay.
Yep, and
For
we'll take
$100.
we'll take their business card, we'll blow it up. Parcel Plus in Rehoboth
Okay.
happens to be my neighbor,
Okay.
Jerry's neighbor. He donates the signs.
Okay.
And he's really a great guy.
Good guy.
He's helped
Oh,
us
good.
out. And we're really looking forward to getting a few more golfers in there. This has been a big
We'd like to
event
get to
this year.
100 golfers. We're at 70, it sounds
80.
like.
That would be
80.
nice.
Yeah,
80.
it
Okay.
would. It would.
We could do 100.
We could do 100. Yeah, there you go.
We're going to
Jerry's
have a
the numbers
blast.
guy.
Yeah, we'll have a blast that day.
Okay.
There's going to be auctions.
Oh,
a
okay.
lot of items for auction
Okay.
and door prizes.
And door prizes. So it's just going to be a good time of fellowship.
We have $4,400 in gifts and prizes that have been donated that we're going to
Really?
auction and do use as door prizes.
Wow.
Oh yeah. The businesses have just been
Got behind
overwhelming.
it.
Oh yeah.
A lot
good.
of gift
Yeah.
cards, primarily from restaurants.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, very good. So Mulligan's Point, is that what it's called?
Mulligan's
All right, Let's
Point.
give the phone number again. 410.
410
Yep.
271 5480.
All
And
right.
my name is Bob Shepard, and I am the president of FOP Lodge number 2.
And
this
they
is
can
my
call you
treasurer.
now? Is that
Yeah,
your
they
cell
can
phone?
call me. Yeah.
All right, so call Bob now, just so they know that the ad's working, and either buy a sign, make a donation, sign up to golf, or just give him an attaboy. Whatever it takes.
The players will get a continental breakfast and a buffet lunch.
They get both.
Get both.
Breakfast and lunch.
And Allstate is donating. They have a $10,000 hole in one. Plus, on other holes, they're going to be donating televisions and other prizes.
Really?
Oh yeah, we've
It's
got
gonna be a good
car.
time. It's
We
this
have
Friday.
Yes.
Yep, we have a car that's been donated.
You're
by
going to
Auto-
give away a car
on a
if they
time.
get a hole in one.
Hole in one. There's two hole
Okay.
in one.
All
holes.
right.
Yep.
Very good. All right, well, I'm going to leave you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I appreciate you being on.
We'll appreciate
Nice
the time.
meeting you.
Thank you, Jim.
So, and if you got something else in the future, let me know.
Oh, I definitely will.
How's
really,
that?
really
Thank you.
appreciate your support.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
We hear you
See
every
ya.
day on
Jim.
Dan Gaffney, man.
Oh, who's that Dan Gaffney guy? All right.
He's my hero.
Well, good. He's mine too. All right. I'll see you.
Thanks.
Bye bye. Have we got Bruce on the line? We do. So this is a good friend of ours, Bruce Mears. Bruce, are you there?
Good morning, Jim Weller.
How are you?
I'm great this morning. How are you? Sorry
Good.
I couldn't be there.
Oh, that's okay. We went ahead and started the show without you. I hope it's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. I was with you.
Okay. So anyway, what are you doing today?
Oh, well, I got to driving sons back and forth to summer jobs, which saying meeting clients and celebrating a friend's birthday.
Well, good. So you got a busy
Yeah.
day, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah. Yep, a great day.
All right.
Great day.
And you and I are taking a road trip this week.
I know. I can't wait.
Should we mention it or not mention it, or do all your
Yeah.
help think you're working?
Yeah.
I don't want you to
Yeah,
get in
go
trouble with
ahead.
your boss. We're going
I'm
to
always
Amazon.
working, even when I'm not working.
You're working. All right. Well, we're going
Yeah.
to Amazon,
Yes, sir.
and we're going to see how they operate.
Yeah, we're going to learn a little something of how we can do better.
That's right. So we're going to the Baltimore one.
Outstanding.
So, should be good. Well, I appreciate you calling in, and have you been surfing lately?
No, not recently. It's we've been overwhelmed completing a couple houses, but that's in the future.
Okay.
So,
Right.
Jim, I wanted to call in and thank you for what you do.
Well, you're welcome.
Your show is just outstanding. I feel like it's like a live business networking. I've met so many people from your show, and more than anything, I appreciate your charitable heart when you have churches and nonprofits and fundraisers on there. It just shows what a great-hearted, charitable man you are, and I'm proud to be your friend.
Well, thank you very much. That was very kind. And we do try to do a good job here. And I'm becoming more charitable. I used to be a little stingy, so I'm trying to be better all the time. My wife puts it to me like this: be thankful that you're the person that's in a position to give, and
Exactly.
not the one needing something given to.
Exactly.
she-
And since you've become so much more charitable, I endorse the mobile home or the RV.
Wow. So you endorse the RV.
Yeah, tell Denise it needs to happen.
And maybe Bruce Meir, builder and designer, could be a sponsor of that.
Oh, my.
We could
I'll
wrap
have to
it.
check with my bookkeeper.
Yeah, I would, and your legal team, and anybody else that would talk you out of it. So,
That's right.
all right. Well, I'm
Maybe
gonna.
we could rent one.
Yeah, maybe rent one. Right, like Robin Williams did that in that movie RV. So,
Right.
all right. Well, look, I'm going to see you Thursday. Now, you know the plan is. I hope you know you're going to Tim's house at 8. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and then you and Tim are going to ride to my house, and he's going to see how good he can drive after his heart surgery.
Okay, great.
You'll
Great.
be his first victim.
Yeah.
I meant his first
All right.
opportunity.
All right. I'll bring my crash helmet.
Yeah. So you're going to meet at his house at 8, and then I'm going to see you at my house at 8:30.
Perfect.
See you, Bruce. Have a good weekend, my
All right,
friend.
Jim, thank you. Keep doing what you do. I'm proud
All right.
of you. See ya.
Bye-bye. Bye. All right. Real good guy. Builds nice houses and is a good community-minded individual. Now, where am I at on time? Do I have time to do anything? I really don't. I want to remind everybody, you're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. This is our 300 show. Kind of a big deal to us. There's a lot of people here. In other words, there is Katie. A lot of people hear me like I give her gym jabs. I jab at her, but she's a good girl. She's a big help. She takes pictures. She helps me line up guests. She sets the timer. She keeps people straight when they come. She takes picture, and she does it's a big deal. It's a big deal. She does a lot of work behind the scenes, and thank you, Katie. And not only that, it cuts into her Friday night. She can't be up late partying and going midnight bowling and and things like that because she's got to get some rest to be here by 6 o'clock on Saturday morning. And then Colin the second, and then Sean, and then there's somebody that's not even here named Stacy who helps out a lot with our social media stuff and so on. So thank you, everybody. And I didn't mention Brooks and Brandon, but they were also involved, in the beginning stages and stuff like that. So anyway, it's been a good morning. We've had a lot of guests. We're at Smith's Cafe, whole nother hour of the show. If you want to get up and come on down, and just watch the show and check it out. We've got some goodie bags Denise has been giving out, and they have some different things in them. So we appreciate everybody stopping by and getting one and saying hi and stuff like that. And we appreciate all of you watching or listening to the show. We're live on 5 or 6 different Facebook pages. We're also live on YouTube. And of course, we're exclusively on Delaware 105.9. That is the premier radio station for Lower Delaware. And that is who we picked to do the show on. So we thank everybody back at the station and all involved. We've done this show 300 Saturdays in a row without missing one of them, okay? We're taking a break from the radio. We're going to continue on the Facebook, so switch over to Jim Weller's Facebook page because Colin Walls has got something very interesting to share. We'll be right back on the radio in just a minute. All right, everybody. Jim Weller here. We do not stop talking. Some people wish we did, but we don't. And we are here inside Smith's Cafe. And we want to say thank you to everybody for coming this morning. We've had quite a variety of people coming and going. Smith's is the sponsor of the show, and they have a great breakfast buffet on Sundays. So if you're looking for a place to eat before church, after church, or anytime, Smith's Cafe is open 7 days a week, okay? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. They're on Facebook. And they're a good sponsor of the show. Another good sponsor of the show is Colin Walls Service Center, and he is here this morning in person. He has graced us with his presence.
This is not a tape recording here.
This is not a tape recording, and we are not paid professionals.
Right.
Just in case you didn't know that.
For sure.
All right.
We're
so
professionals.
Anyway,
we're just not paid.
We can't
find anybody to pay us.
Right. We're invaluable.
That's how good
we're
are.
Invaluable.
Right.
All right. So how you holding up over there?
I'm doing good. And nice to hear Bruce Muir call in and compliment you. So that was good. And sounds like you got a fun trip planned.
We're going to Amazon.
Right.
This one is all robotic. I
Can
went
you
to the
buy
middle
stuff
one.
while you're right there?
No, I wish you could.
Really?
I wish I could go to Amazon and walk the halls and buy stuff. Man, I would love that.
Just have a robot behind you pulling stuff
Oh
off the
man,
shelf?
yep. So, gosh, I would love that. But we're going to Amazon over in Baltimore.
That sounds fun.
Yep, and Tim Ayers.
Have a good time with that restaurant recommendation.
And a friend of mine, friend of mine just had heart surgery, and so now this is gonna be his first time to drive.
All right.
So him and Bruce are driving to my house, and then I'm driving from there. So we're going to have a good time.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. So Wall Service Center, we mentioned you were talking about oil changes, how not only two oil changes are alike, and we try to keep them as alike as possible. Wall Service Center. That's why we use this.
Yes, the
we try to make a
checklist.
Standardized oil change. Now, no two oil changes are the same, as you said. There's little differences, but this right here makes sure and ensures we do everything the same way every time. Consistency, right. And, we want to make sure we're checking your brakes every time because if we miss one of the times checking it, you might need
be the
at
time
that
I
point.
needed it.
Exactly.
Right.
So we had a customer that thanked us for letting them know. They were getting down to like 3 and 4 millimeters on their brake.
Okay. Time to do something.
About 3 or less is when you want to start thinking about it.
Right. Don't have to do it today, but soon.
But let's start thinking about it. Let's start budgeting for it. A lot of people like to budget out what the repairs are going to need on their car, and this really helps them. And if you don't budget it out, it's just good to know.
Right.
If you're getting ready to take a trip,
absolutely,
and you're down to 2 millimeters, and you're going to take a cross-country trip, you might want to do the brakes while you're here in your home state instead of doing it out on the road and on the interstate and finding out that you're now down to metal on your brakes.
And you normally ride in your car by yourself, and now you got 7 people in it.
Right. Yeah.
Your brakes need to be a little bit better.
Yeah. That's right.
And the value of your cargo just increased.
Exactly. So we had another customer that really was happy that we found. Before we got into the job, we actually could tell that she was going to need a caliper. The left side caliper was locked up.
Okay.
Or had been locked up. We could tell. She had 6 millimeters on
all the rest.
All the rest of the brakes. The left front was down to metal. So that tells us right there there's something
Something
going
wrong,
on in that
right.
left front.
Right.
And it was the caliper. The caliper was locked up, so we put a caliper and hose on for her, and did the brakes as well. And so she was happy to get back on the road and to know that she's not going to have to come back next week
Right.
saying,
Or be broke down with emergency.
right, yeah, or
It
tear
lock
up the
up,
brand
cause
new
an
brakes.
accident or something too.
tearing up her brand new brakes.
Right.
I mean, so we're trying to be proactive with things, and it actually saves you money in the long run.
Absolutely.
To know that hey, you need a tire rotation because your tires are starting to wear. Let's just get on a schedule of every other oil change. Let's rotate your tires. I've seen countless numbers of $700, $800, $1,000 sets of tires ruined.
Because they didn't rotate them.
Yeah, they've got lots of tread left. They got 530 seconds of tread left on them, 730 seconds left, and
Yeah.
they're just so cupped and noisy and
And it's usually on the inside edge where you can't see it.
exactly where you
Yeah.
don't even see
So you
it.
don't even notice it.
Right. So a lot of the cars are so light in the back that they don't have enough weight on them to keep a good solid pressure on the road.
Okay.
And sometimes you need
Okay.
to replace the struts.
Okay.
If that's the case. So
Wow.
So those are the things we're looking at on cars and just letting you know, hey, this is going on. Let's just think about it, and if you want to do it, let's do it. It's going to save you, $1,000 set of tires, or
Right.
it's going to save you a breakdown.
It's going
in
to
the
save you
future.
money, period.
Right, save you money, and more importantly, time.
Yeah. Time is more valuable than money.
I believe it is for sure, and I don't know how to make any more of it.
Right. Right. Nobody does.
Right.
And you can't buy it either.
You can't buy it either, right?
You can't make it or buy it.
Yeah. So anyway,
All right.
give us a call at Wall Service Center, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com. Downtown Milford, we're at 220 Northeast Front Street. Stop in, say hi. Just say, hey, I saw you, heard you on Jim's show, and I just wanted to say hi.
All
Wanted
right.
to
We'll
meet
do that.
and greet you.
Don't need to buy anything.
Yeah. Oh, we'll
Stuff.
talk about the free stuff
Okay.
next time.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. I'll be
We're back on the radio. All right, everybody. We are here. What time has it gotten to be? 8:05. Wow. Well, Jim Weller here. You're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. We are live inside Smith's Cafe. Great sponsor of the show. We thank them very much. And we got a lot going on. This is show number 300, our 300th show. So we just want to say hello. We want to say thank you to all the different guests we've had. We've had some phone calls and different things. And Denise is over there giving away goodie bags. So if you have an interest in stopping in, feel free to do so. And we're here. No purchase necessary if you want one of the goodie bags. I want to talk about the campground that I've been talking about week after week after week. A good sponsor of the show. It is called Yogi Bear's Jellystone Park at Delaware Beaches, and they're right on Route 1, very conveniently located in the Lincoln area, in Milford, Lincoln, right there on Route 1 across from Taylor Marine. Now, this is a wonderful campground. So if you're listening to me and you say, you know what? I don't even own a camper, or I do own a camper, but time doesn't allow me to go far. This isn't far. Conveniently located, right outside of Milford, right off of Route 1. So you can go there and use your camper. They have sites for all sizes, it was sewer, water, electric. They got it all. They also have cabins for rent. So if you say, I don't have a camper, but Father's Day is around the corner, or the 4th of July is coming up, and I want to do something with the family, but we're not going to be able to go away or spend a lot of money, but I want to go somewhere and do something. They have themed weekends. So, of course, next weekend, well, let's start with this weekend. What is this weekend's theme? Animal Planet weekend is this weekend, okay? But next weekend is Glad You're My Dad weekend, okay? Because it's Father's Day weekend, all right? And then the next weekend is like Boo Boo's first day of summer pool party. Boo Boo's going swimming, okay? Hopefully with no boo-boos. But anyway, I'm just saying, it's a great place, and they have themed weekends. They have cabins for rent. They have campsites for rent. They've got a great little store there. They have hand-dipped ice cream. It's a nice, secure campground, too. It's not just an open entrance. They have like a gate, that closes. So 24/7, it's good and secure, conveniently located, clean, well-run, great place to go camping. If you've never been there, stop by and check it out. It's called Yogi Bear's Jellystone Park at Delaware Beaches, just off of Route 1, okay? Phone number, if you want to call them, it's 302-491-6614. 491-6614. And if you would do me a favor, at least like their Facebook page, if you would, all right? Jellystone Park in Lincoln, Delaware. Yogi Bear's Jellystone Park, all right? 491-6614. Now, We've got a young lady. This is her second appearance on the show, so we're going to call this her comeback tour. Comeback tour. So anyway, I believe her name is Janet. I think that's the name she's going by this week.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
Real good. How you doing?
Excellent. I'm fine.
You been working hard?
Yes, I have. Very
Do you
hard.
cut the grass at home?
No.
You don't?
No.
Wise woman.
Yes. No, I've
Okay.
never even learned how to start the lawnmower.
That's probably the best
Exactly,
thing.
exactly.
How about a snowblower?
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
don't
How
do
about the
that
car?
either. I do drive the car.
Got the car. Well,
Yeah.
that's good. Yep, I avoid cutting grass also.
Yes.
So you're with the Seaford Library,
Yes, I am.
and
Yes,
is that
I am.
located in Seaford?
Yes, it is on 600 North Market Street.
Really? All right. And in the summer, does the library get busier, or is it at the winter?
Well, we're busy all the time. But
All
in
the time?
Yes, but in the summer we're extremely busy
Okay.
because we have a summer reading program that we
Okay.
run from this Friday, June the 14th, until August the 9th. And it has every day there are tons of kids that come to the library, and to do special activities and to have fun.
Do the kids have to live in Seaford?
As long as they are signed up for the summer reading program, they can come to our library. So if you live
Okay.
in Laurel or Bridgeville or whatever, and you come to the Seaford District Library and sign up for our summer reading program, yes, you may come. If you
Okay.
have a library card, you can use it at any library in the state. It doesn't have to be
Oh, really?
specific to where you live, right? Mhm.
Okay. Now, if I was a kid, when I was a kid, if I had a book I've not returned, would my name be on like some kind of a list saying keep an eye out for this guy?
No, we have at the library for children now, not for adults, but
Well, I
for
was a children when this all started.
There is a no fine list.
Okay.
So there are no fines for children. We would like to have the book back.
Okay.
But there will be no fine, and we won't have your name on a list for when you're adult. You
So it's
can't
not like
check
when I
out.
walk in, my picture pops up on the
No,
screen from being a little boy.
won't
Hey, did you
happen.
want to show that on the show?
Well-
or is this a gift from me?
No, this is something I have to take back to the library.
Okay, can you bring it over a little bit? And I'll hold it over here for you. What is this called, a brochure?
No, this is a poster advertising our.
All right, I got it.
You got it? Okay. This is for our summer reading program, which is going to start, like I said,
I'm going to scroll down.
this Friday. All right. And this is the culminating activity that will be on August the 9th. The author, Eric Litwin, who is the nationwide author, everybody knows him all around the whole United States for
Really?
writing the Pete the Cat series. And
Really?
so he's coming for two different shows, one at 11 and the other at 12:15 at our show at our school.
Oh, they need
at
you
our
to talk
library,
right into that
yeah.
mic, Janet. if
At
you
our
would.
library, they need you.
Okay.
They
You can move it
He'll be
towards you.
there. Okay, there we go. All right.
So he's coming
He's coming.
all the way to Seaford.
All the way to Seaford.
Where's he
yes.
coming from?
I think he's coming from D.C., Washington,
Really?
D.C. Yes, he is.
Wow.
For the day. Yeah.
All right.
But before he comes, there's a whole lot of activities that start. This beginning starts this Friday that we want everybody to know about our kickoff, which is June the 14th from 11 to 2
Okay.
at the library. It's free for anybody that would like to come.
No charge?
No charge. You can register your child there for summer reading that day if you'd like to. No problem at all. We have lots of things going on. We have the Three Palms Zoo, which is coming. I think they were just featured on WBOC.
Okay.
Okay, it's a rescue zoo, but they're coming. We have Sparkles the Clown. We have a DJ named Monkey Boy that's going to be there. We have games, all sorts of games for the kids. And we have Marvelous Produce that's over here by Lowe's.
Okay.
They're going to come and they give away free produce, which is
Really?
really good, yes. A big feature is food. We partner with the Seaford School District every summer to serve lunch to students every single day, starting when school gets out until about the last week of the summer. The library is the 12:30 spot for the food truck, and any child under the age of 18 can come and have a hot, free meal at the Seaford District Library Monday through Friday, every day of the summer. Last summer, we served over 3,000 lunches to students.
At the library?
At the library. We set up tables, and they can eat there right there. It's a free meal, and it's partnership with the Seaford District Library. So we're going to have hamburgers that are going to be cooked by our own mayor of Seaford, Dave Genshaw.
Okay.
And then we have Mike Covey of Covey's Car Care. He's
Yep.
going to be cooking hamburgers, and our director, Jerry Kaiser.
Okay.
And then the Seaford food truck will provide the fruit and the vegetable and everything to go with it. We also have Frozen Farmer, who's coming with the ice cream. Yeah. So it's a really big event that day. That's
I would
going
say.
on. And that's all on June the 14th, this Friday, from 11 o'clock until 2.
Wow.
And it doesn't stop after that because we go till August 9th, and every week, in addition to having the lunch every day, there's lots of different programs for the kids. Our calendar is on our website, www.seaforddistrictlibrary.org. You can come in and get a calendar, post it on your refrigerator so you can see what's going on at the library. Come bring your child by to have lunch, stay for story hour, or we have, throughout the whole time, we have lots of people coming. We have a group called the Jump Bunch, which comes every week, and they jump with the kids. They have all these physical activities.
You love that, don't you?
A lot of physical activities for them to do. We have a program called Turtle Dance Music that's coming. We also have an author, Tim Young, who's coming about his books. The New Moon Theater is coming and doing some Japanese folk tales, which should be pretty interesting. And we have a puppet show that's doing Stephen's Puppets, doing The Wizard of Oz, and a comedian juggler named David Darwin.
All right. What's the website again?
www.seaforddistrictlibrary.org.
Are you on Facebook?
Yes, we are. Yes.
All right. Seaford Library on Facebook. So they can like that and learn there. So
Exactly.
Get involved. Check it out. It all starts next Friday.
Next Friday. And can I say one more thing?
One more thing.
This would all not be possible without a grant from the Rotary here in Seaford, which is great.
Good.
The Rotary, our local Friends of the Library group, and also the Susan Betts Foundation. We've received grants from all of those that have been able to help finance all of this, and we are extremely grateful to them.
How long have you been involved with the library?
This is my 8th year.
Really? Mm-hmm. Just a teenager when you started?
Oh, yes, exactly.
Wow.
So,
I mean, are you there every day?
not every day. I'm on the
Okay.
board of directors, but
Okay.
I'm in and out all the time and everything.
Okay.
And so, but
This is wonderful.
It is.
I mean, this is
Great.
wonderful.
Yeah.
So if you ever want to be on again or have anything you want to promote or whatever,
we
just
do.
let me or Katie know.
Thank
I mean,
you.
if you want to come on once a month or every other month, I wouldn't mind that. Okay.
That would be great. We have things going on all the time. All
Okay.
the time. So
All
thank
right.
you. I appreciate it.
I'm going to leave you if that's okay.
That's okay.
Thank you very much. Have a
Thank
good
you.
weekend,
Uh-huh.
okay?
You too.
Did we get a picture, Katie? We did? Okay, no, if we did, I can't remember. That was like minutes ago. That was minutes ago. I can't remember. All right. I just want to say thank you, everybody. This is show number 300. We've had a good turnout today. There is still room if you want to come and have breakfast and watch the show in person. You can. We've had a good time. So we want to say thank you to my radio audience, my Facebook audience, YouTube. People that watch it regularly. We have regulars that come here to Smith's every Friday, not Friday morning. They might come Friday morning, but Saturday morning is all we're focused on. But and we want to thank Smith's Cafe. They were gracious enough to, have us do the show here, sponsor the show, and we've actually been here now for 96 times to be exact. So Billy and James and the Smith family, we thank you very much for that. So we are here. We've got goodie bags. All right. We do need to, give them away. So if you want one, let us know. Another good supporter, sponsor of the show, Dr. T, Dr. Trillia, Dr. Bud, two really good guys. Okay. The business is called Peninsula Chiropractic Center, and people say, I have never in my life been to a chiropractor, and I say to that, you have no idea what you're missing, because you feel so much better when they're done adjusting. I go all the time. Anytime I have any kind of a problem, I just go to the chiropractor. I start there and then go from there. But anyway, they get the kinks out. So if you are looking for a chiropractor, maybe you've been somewhere and not got the results you were hoping for, or maybe you've been in a car accident or something like that and you're just not feeling right. It's like a wellness center. I take my grandkids go there. My family goes there. I got a lot of friends. People say, I've dealt with Dr. T for 30 years. I don't even know if he's been in business 30 years or not. He's such a young man. I don't want to imply that he's much over 30. But anyway, I've met many people said, I've been dealing with him for at least 30 years. So he's a good guy. It's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Dr. Trillia, we call him Dr. T, Dr. Bud. Two good guys, and on top of that, it's like just a great place from the minute you call, schedule your appointment. If you have questions about what your insurance does or doesn't cover, they can help you any way, shape, or form. I've been there for leg, hip, shoulder, back, neck, My grandkids went there because they were having some hearing problems, and it helped with that. Had another granddaughter was having trouble, throwing a softball and stuff like that. So I'm just letting you know that there's a lot going on, and if you need a chiropractor, they're good. They're good. They're good. All right. So phone number 629-4344, 629-4344, PeninsulaChiropracticCenter.com, and they are there for you. And also on the web, it's PeninsulaChiroCenter.com. They're also on Facebook. Yes, Dr. T has now heard of Facebook. So that's where they're at. We got a busy show here this morning. We had Janet on. We thank you for that. We also have Charlene is here, and we're going to try to get everything accomplished today. Another good sponsor and supporter of the show. Like I say, the people you hear that advertise on this show, I want to encourage people to support them. It's just like Smith's Cafe. I want people to support Smith's Cafe. This show costs a lot of money. I pay for the airtime. We pay for the equipment, and we pay people to be here. And we need sponsors that help us pay for all that so we can then donate this time to nonprofits and organizations and stuff like that. If you ever do want to be on, please get up with us. We schedule it. If you see here on the show, this is what our schedule looks like, okay? So we have everything timed right out to the minute, and we appreciate everybody that works behind the scenes to organize everything and make everything work. But another good supporter of the show is my friend George Luff, Luff and Associates. His son Tyler is now involved with him, and it's like a family-run business, great organization. They are a sponsor and supporter of the show, and it's called Luff and Associates. They're an accounting firm. They're in Dover. They're in Rehoboth, and they are also in Milford, all right? I've dealt with them for a long time. I hate to say 30 years, but I know it's been in the high 20s for sure. Very happy with them. They do all of our accounting, whether it's for personal or business or for my, my rental business also. So I'm very happy with them. So they've done a good job for me. Another thing they do that we really are appreciative of is they help us with our payroll. It's called Easy Payroll, okay? So if you own a business and payroll's kind of annoying to you and you just are tired of trying to keep up with all the rules and regulations and everything, you just give them a call and they will help you out. Even if you don't deal with them for your accounting work, they can help you with your payroll. It's called Easy Payroll at Luff and Associates, all right? So that's kind of where we're at. Phone number for them is 422-9699, 302-422-9699, and it's luffcpas.com on the web. So we're here in Smith's Cafe. I really am pressed for time. I want to try to take some phone calls real quick if I could. So if you're out there and you're listening and you'd like to call the show and say hello, I'd appreciate it if you do it. I meant to do it earlier this morning and I ran out of time. The phone number is 422-7336, 422-7336. If you just want to say hi, we'd like to hear from you, and we'd like to know whether you're listening on the radio, watching on Facebook or on YouTube, and what town are you from? So 422-7336. Again, I meant to do it earlier, and I've just been so jammed up, but we're doing it now. 422-7336. If you want to call now, and all we're asking for is a good morning or a hello, and where in the world are you calling from, and how are you watching or listening to the show? We're on show number 300, which means we've done this show 300 times without stopping, all right? We have a goodie bag we're giving out, and you say, well, what's in the goodie bag? What's in it for me? That's what everybody wants to know. All right, first of all, we had a water sponsor. The company that sponsors the show a lot, is it First Class Heating and Air? They also do water systems for your home. So they sponsored us with some free water to put in the goodie bags. And we just also, I said, I need something extra. And so they said, well, I'll tell you what we'll do. You tell somebody that if they want to talk about a water treatment system, estimates are free. They stop out, they test your water, check it all out. But if you buy a system, they're normally $995. They'll knock $300 off and sell you one for $695. So if you want one, if you have any questions about it, you got to use promo code Jim Weller said, or Jim Weller said, I'll save $300, and you give them a call, 934-8900, 934-8900. Now here's another sponsor of the show. It is Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Service. Now, Denise could tell a story about them. We just utilized them yesterday, okay? It's my friend Mark Johnson, and I called him up, and Denise said that the caulking around one of our big windows is drying out and cracking. And I said, Mark, can you look at it? He said, I'll be there Friday morning, 8:15. They showed up on time. They went ahead and scraped out all the old caulk and then recaulked it, and no problem at all. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that if you need stuff done, whether it's a small project, a big project. Now, there's a lot of times I call Mark, and he says, I can't do that, or you would be better served to get somebody else to do that. So I'm just letting you know that whether it's big or whether it's little, he'll let you know whether he can help you or not. So anyway, it's Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Service, interior, exterior, home repairs, whatever you may need. And the phone number is 302-500-0133. 500-0133. Mark Johnson. Check out their Facebook page too, Atlantic Home Improvements on the Facebook. Now, I'm starting to lose my voice, so I'm going to go ahead and crack open this bottle of water and have a drink, because it's not supposed to be cold when you're singing. But I'm not singing. So anyway, we have a phone call? Oh, I'm sorry. Phone number 2, call in, 422-7336 if you want to call and say hi. And I actually got off track talking about the water and first-class heating and air, but we've got the gift bag, the goodie bag. We got some left, Denise? Okay. So anyway, they're free. No purchase necessary, all right? Anyway, you get a Vanderwin's gift card for free ice cream. You get a notepad to Weller's. Not two. It's not a ticket or anything. It's just a notepad, all right? You get 10 of some of the highest quality, cheapest ink pens we could find to give away, okay? Papermate ink pens. We're giving them away absolutely free. You get a can koozie from Hallmark Trailers, and you also get a Weller's wooden nickel, all right, along with the bottle of water. You get all that for one money. Absolutely free. No purchase necessary. So if you want one of them, go ahead and stop on down to Smith's Cafe, and we will give you one as long as you're here before 9 and as long as we don't run out of them. I saw Rick Fowler come in. If he wants to make his way over, I would like to have a minute with him if he could. So anyway, Rick Fowler is owner, operator of No Nonsense Office Machines, and another good supporter of this show. He has been involved with the show from the very beginning stages, and has supplied us with much needed equipment and just been a good friend. He runs a good business, and we just want to say thank you to him in person. So we're here inside Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware, and we have the goodie bags and so on and so forth. And I do see Bunny is I'm not sure I'm going to make it today. Okay, I'll try. So if you want to hang, but I'd say I'm behind. So, but anyway, and Katie, make sure we give her a card so she could, let us know in the future so we can get her on. Rick, I know you're not really here to be on, but I'm going to have you on anyway. First of all, I want to say hello.
Hello.
You look like a new man.
I'm trying to be. 25 pounds.
25 pounds.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You look like you've got more hair.
Yes. I haven't cut it lately. Yes.
Oh, really? Well, you're looking
I've
good.
been too busy.
Well, I want to say thank you for being involved with the show. You've been a sponsor and a good friend. I don't even know if you started in the very beginning or when you started, but
I think I've been around since the beginning. Yeah.
Okay, and and everybody that got involved with the show in the beginning, we had no idea where this show was going.
No,
it could have been a train derailment.
300 episodes. That's more than a lot of TV shows.
I know it. Isn't that something? So we're kind of happy, and we're happy. And you gave us a gift.
Yes.
I hate to. I have a hard time receiving gifts, to be honest with you, okay? But you gave me a laptop, and I want to say thank you. And we've tested it, and it works. And I think I'm actually going to purchase another one from you.
We also made a card, which was supposed to go with it, so I do apologize.
Well, thank you. Happy anniversary. Oh, a free trip to Cancun. Oh, no, I was reading it wrong. Anyway, thank you very much. 300 show, No Nonsense Office Machines, and thank you so much. I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate your support. I don't know all your people's names, but I know every time I interface with them and deal with them, they know what they're doing. They care. Mm-hmm. They care about you. They care about me, and they care about doing a good job in a timely manner.
And I'm glad it shows.
It shows. They've been out to my house. They've worked with Denise's computer. We've done stuff remotely. They've been to my store. They've been to the Lincoln studio. And I'm a happy, no-nonsense Office Machines customer.
That's what I want to hear.
I thank you for the gift. Are you open today?
Yes, Will's there this morning.
Will's there.
Yep.
Will's a good guy. If you've not met Will, you need to stop in just to meet Will, okay? Because he is a good man. So you're exercising regularly?
At least 3-4 times a week.
You go, buddy.
4 o'clock in the
You
morning.
go. All right, 4 o'clock in the morning.
It's
Yep.
rough. It's
rough.
rough. It
But
is
the good
rough.
thing is, then you just feel so much better about your day.
It goes a little bit smoother. It seems to.
You look so good, though.
Well, I'm trying.
Are you feeling better, though?
A little bit better.
Little bit better.
I was still
Okay.
struggling a little bit. That's why I
Okay.
started to begin with, but I'm getting better.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go. If that's okay. Did
That's
you have
fine.
anything else?
No.
Okay.
Just congratulations.
Well, thank you. And
Hope
thank
it
you for
keeps
the
going.
laptop. I
Hope
come
we're here
home
for the
last night.
600th episode.
I was emotional. I told Denise, I said, I just don't know how to receive gifts. So
Well, I'm just glad it
thank
works
you.
out.
Yeah, it did. It did. We've already tried it, so we're good.
Good.
All right.
Good.
Thank
Glad
you,
to hear
Rick.
it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Good friend, good man, good people. If you need any of what he does, I highly recommend him. We're taking a break from the radio. We've only got 30 minutes left. I've got 47 minutes worth of things to do in 30 minutes. So stay tuned. We're going to continue on Facebook. We never stop talking there. So, now we're on Facebook, everybody. So I just want to say good morning to you, and we're going to get Colin Walls on in just a minute. We are live. Smith's Cafe sponsors the show. We're inside Smith's Cafe, and we're going to try to get everybody on and everything accomplished that we want to do. That's what our goal is, all right? So, man, I did not realize that I've got so much to talk about. I've got to talk faster. So, hey, we're having a good time here. You may not know it, but we're inside the restaurant. So if you want a good breakfast, lunch, dinner, 7 days a week, got a breakfast buffet on Sunday mornings, what a great place to eat. They have a Facebook page where they list their daily specials and things like that. If you have a Weller's discount card, you save 10% by using it here at Smith's Cafe. Katie, I also am going to try to get a word with you today if we can, okay? Because you're such an invaluable lady Katie. A lady named Katie. That's the way I described her yesterday. So anyway, I'm going to talk to Colin Walls here about Walls Service Center in Milford, and I want to thank him. He's a sponsor of the show, and I'm a good supporter, and he works behind the scenes on top of all that.
Right.
Colin, what's going on?
Well, I promised we would talk about some of the free things at Walls Service
free
Center.
things, okay.
One thing that people take advantage of a lot is air pressure tests.
Absolutely.
Check, and we actually put air in them.
Yep, because at this time of year, your tires can build pressure.
Right.
And you don't want too much air pressure in your tires.
Right. So what we do is we set them, unless the customer doesn't want, we set them to what the manufacturer recommends. Usually that can be found on your driver's side door.
Okay.
Sometimes it's the front door, sometimes it's the rear, but it'll tell you what the manufacturer recommends. Yeah.
Okay.
So, generally anywhere from 30 to 44 pounds is what they recommend.
All right.
Unless you're in like a 1-ton truck or something like that. Then
Okay.
you can get into the 70 and 80 pound.
Yeah.
So
16-inch ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So anyway,
free air pressure.
Free air pressure
while supplies
check,
last.
and we add air. Yeah, air is free while supplies last.
While supplies
That's
last.
exactly right.
All
so
right.
when we run out of air, then we've all got big problems.
Yeah.
Also, if you're getting ready to run through inspection,
Yep.
you got to take your car through inspection. You want to make sure all your lights work, and especially your brake lights. So you can check yourself all the other lights. You don't have
But
to.
then
We
brake
can
lights
check
are
them.
hard to check by
the
yourself.
brake lights are hard to check by yourself. I found you got to be really fast to hit that brake and run around back to see them before they go out.
Right. So you do that for them.
We'll do that.
You
for
hit the brake and then run around back.
Yeah, they can
you
see
show
how
them how
fast
it's done.
we are. Exactly.
Okay.
So you can just stop in for that. If you think you
Really?
have a light out, or if you are
So if you're getting ready to go through inspection, or you think you have a light out,
Yep.
you check the wiper blades too?
we can check the wiper blades. Yep.
Do you have a gizmo that will tell if the horn's working?
Yeah, right here. I carry
Okay,
them
just
everywhere
push
with
the
me.
horn.
Right, I always have those tools.
So what you're saying is, not only do you offer all the services you offer, but if you are getting ready to run your car through inspection and you don't want to get to Dover or to Georgetown and find out you got a brake light out or a turn signal,
That is the worst thing, to find out you've got a tag light out.
yeah, and you got to come all the way back to
Right.
somewhere.
Yeah,
so
for
you're-
one tag light.
You're willing to stop what you're doing and check that kind of when somebody drives in.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. and
During
we do it
normal business hours.
During normal business hours, and it's no charge. If you need a bulb replaced, of course,
Right,
we
or if you
charge
need
for
wiper
that.
blades or something,
Right,
yeah.
but
Okay.
the air, it's on sale this week, $5 a pound. So,
Wow,
yeah, it's
that's
a
a pretty good deal.
I'm just kidding. It's
No,
free.
It's free. All right, so Walls Service Center, downtown Milford. If you're going through inspection, getting ready to go, you could stop in and hopefully they will check you out. Or not hopefully,
Yeah,
you will.
We will.
You will. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if we're
And
there,
so
we will.
If you're there,
we'll
you
find
will.
somebody to run out there, and they can check it out and figure out. So, also, we're going to check lots of other things for no charge. This is free.
Right.
So you can't say, I want an oil change, but I don't want you to check it and just take that off the bill.
Right.
It's never put on the bill.
Right.
So we don't charge you for that.
You don't charge and you don't push.
Right.
You just basically say, here's what kind of shape things are in. You decide how safe you want your vehicle to be.
Exactly. And your battery's down to 40%.
Right.
It's a good time to change it now.
Right.
So hot weather, cold weather, extreme temperatures are the hardest on a battery, whether it's hot or cold.
Right.
And so we're going to check it out and let you know if it's good, if it's bad, or if it's marginal.
Right.
We can let you
Marginal.
know.
I love a marginal battery.
Marginal battery.
Then you just never know. Don't drive much in the dark because you don't want to get stranded,
Exactly. So this is easy to read for most people unless you're colorblind.
Is it in Latin or English?
It's in English.
Okay.
But it is color coded. So most people know green, yellow,
means
and
go.
red.
Okay.
Green's good. Yellow is,
Not so
it's
good.
okay, about halfway.
And red means let's deal with it today.
Red means, it's either deal with it today or, we're going to deal with it very soon.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's it. Wall Service Center. We're going to take good care of you, and we're going to give you good warranties with good products at Wall Service Center. 422-8110. 422-8110. wallservicecenter.com on the web. Downtown Milford, we're at 220 Northeast Front Street. Stop in, say hi. Check out downtown Milford. It's a beautiful week to check it out coming up here. So
King's Ice Cream's back, right?
Oh, that's right. They are. I've
Right
been there
downtown.
twice, I think.
Do you have what's
so
called
far.
a tab there?
A tab?
Yeah.
No.
So I could stop
A
by
running
and say,
tab?
charge it to Colin.
Yeah.
Colin said, promo code. Colin said.
Colin said that he wouldn't pay for any of it. You would increase up to twice a day if you did that.
Oh, I would.
Yeah.
I would downtown Milford. Milford lost a good restaurant the other day.
They did, yeah. I'm sorry to see them go.
We used to
they
eat
were
there
a good
now and then.
restaurant. Yeah, we did, yeah.
It's kind of a shame.
Yeah, so I'm hoping somebody good will come in there anyway and take over. It's a good building and a good space for somebody if you're looking to open a restaurant.
We're going to open up Weller's Buns and Burgers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So maybe. No, we're not.
But there's another one, Nancy's Cafe. We'll have to check that out. It's Mediterranean food, Jim.
Really?
Yes, I know you love your
I
Mediterranean
love Mediterranean food.
Yes, all
Okay.
those Kalamata olives you like, right?
Kalamata or whatever they are. We're not back on the radio yet?
We're not, I guess.
We're not.
No.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to leave you if
All
that's
right.
okay.
I'm done for the day if that's okay with you.
Are you done for the day?
I am.
Oh, I hear it now. Okay. Wow, that was quick. All right. Thanks, Colin.
Thanks.
Wall Service Center, great place to do business. Listen to me. I see Charlene coming down, but in the meantime, I'm going to brag on my insurance man, Bill Strickland, L&W Insurance Agency. I just met with him the other day, and he told me how fortunate I was to be able to buy health care insurance. So, good sponsor of the show, L&W Insurance Agency. I love dealing with them. I deal with them for health insurance, life insurance. That's the only one I can't brag on just yet, is the life insurance, okay? But I buy my life insurance, my health insurance. Somebody's going to have to somehow convince me life insurance is worth buying. So, because I'm buying it. But anyway, then we've got auto insurance, homeowners insurance, all kinds of insurance. Crazy thing, we had somebody write us a fictitious check one time. And I never thought I had insurance that would cover somebody giving me a fake check. But I did, so I'm happy. So we just had an insurance inspection the other day that went real good. So if you need an insurance agency that speaks a language you understand, that when you have a claim or a problem, gets right in the middle of it and helps you, they don't even want me to talk to the insurance companies. They just want me to talk to L&W, and they'll take it from there. And that's what I like, because they said that insurance company might aggravate you and then you'd quit dealing with L&W over that. So I like good insurance. I like good service. L&W Insurance Agency does my personal, my stuff for the rental properties, my business. My son has renter's insurance with them. They're a great company. Been around now. You won't believe this. Like if you were to see Bill Strickland, you would not believe that L&W has been around for 80 some years. Okay? He has a very youthful complexion. No, I'm just saying they've been in business 80-some years. He just didn't start it. So it's L&W Insurance Agency, L&W. That's how you spell it. And it's lwinsurance.com on the web. Like them on Facebook. They're very active there. Call them on the phone, 302-856-7828. 856-7828. Good people. They'll take good care of you. I like dealing with them. Now, we're going to talk to Charlene. She's very excited about being here. I've known her for a while. And we're going to talk about a car show, a tractor show.
A tractor show.
And
yes.
caramel corn or popcorn. And ice cream cones.
Okay, well,
all right.
This is the 19th annual First State Antique Tractor Show.
Okay.
It's going to be the June 14th and 15th, which is just next weekend.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, and it's going to be at Ross Mansion right here in Seaford, and that's over on Ross Station Road.
Yep.
And our feature tractor this year is going to be the Alice Chalmers, but they're going to have all kinds of tractors there, all kinds of engines. There's going to be something for everyone at this show.
It's a great event.
It is. It is.
Is it free parking?
It's free admission, free parking.
Free sunshine?
Well, there's going to be hopefully lots of sunshine. But at Ross Mansion, they have a lot of shade also.
Oh, it's a beautiful place.
It is. It is very beautiful. And because of the shade, that's going to, if it's a hot day, help us to have a whole lot more fun.
Mm-hmm. This is good for kids, though, grandkids.
Well, this is something that's for all
everybody.
ages, right?
Yeah.
We're going to have a touch a truck. Touch a tractor. There's going to be a car and truck show.
Okay.
There's going to be a K9 demonstration by the
really?
Delaware State Police.
Like you're going to put that thing on your arm and let them chase you and grab it?
Well,
Alan's doing it.
I'm not volunteering to do that.
Okay, all right.
We're going to have crafters there, so there will be a blacksmith there.
Oh,
there
that's
will
cool.
be a basket maker, a broom maker.
Okay.
There's all kinds of things for kids. There's going to be a kids pedal tractor pool.
Okay.
We're going to have a bouncy house.
Is all of that free?
Everything is free.
Really?
Yes, everything is free.
So there's no admission?
No admission.
And if you get into bounce house, it's...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We have a lot of flea market vendors there. We're having a bake sale, a Chinese auction. Gosh, it's just...
it's
many
a good
things.
family-friendly,
It is.
good environment, nice
Right.
event.
And it's Father's Day weekend,
Yep.
so especially Saturday, if you're looking for something to do with your dad, bring him out to the tractor show.
Yep.
And on Friday, somewhere around dinner time, we are going to be having a band.
Okay.
They're called Social Media.
Okay.
And
Are you singing?
I mean, Social Network.
Either one's good enough. Social network. Are you
Yes.
singing?
No, we want
Okay.
people to stay.
Oh,
And
okay.
If I was to
All right.
sing, everybody would leave.
Oh, okay.
That's guaranteed.
All right.
And on Saturday, around noontime, we are presenting 4 $1,000 scholarships to local students that are enrolled in agricultural.
$1,000 each?
Yes.
That's very generous.
Well, that's the main purpose of the Tractor Club is to raise money for scholarships. And we do a couple chicken barbecues at Greenwood
Okay.
also to raise money. And I'm just trying to think
There's a lot of nice vendors there. I've seen all kinds of little bargains. I take my grandson Brody, and we really enjoy it. But something I have to admit I like is that kettle corn. Okay, and they do.
Yeah.
They're there popping it up, and I like
we're
it.
having all kinds of vendors there.
Yep.
So there's going to be plenty of food, plenty of fun, plenty of activities,
And just a
plenty of
good time.
shade. It is.
And it's nice, though, whether, you're a parent or a grandparent, you can go there and you can show your kids and your grandkids things that they don't. There's a lot of things there, like, the tractors and them things where they take a belt and the motors running and this belt's running this other
Right.
thing and how things used to be.
Yep.
It's very interesting.
It's a changing world, so this gives them a chance to see maybe what their grandparents, how they were raised or, just how things
Do you know
used
what
to
a
be.
pony motor is?
A pony motor? No. I'm
You know what a
afraid this-
pony is, right?
I do.
All right, she's going to take our picture, and then we're going to talk about pony motors. Katie, you ready? I'm ready. Is Charlene ready? Okay, a pony motor. I might not get this right. I bet Alan knows what they are. But a pony motor, you know what a pony is, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, a pony motor has nothing to do with a pony.
Oh, okay.
All right. A pony
so it's not
motor.
its heart.
Right. A pony motor, I think, because I had somebody teach me about this. I'd never heard of them. It's like on a tractor, it's a motor that you crank like this and it starts up. And that motor, you pull a lever and that engages something that makes the motor of the tractor. It's like a starter to make the motor of the tractor turn over and start. Am I right on that? And it's kind of neat to see one work.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So it's like a
Right.
little engine that you start up by cranking it, and it gets some momentum going, and you pull this lever, and it starts making the bigger engine of the tractor turn over, and it fires up.
How about
and
that?
it's called a pony motor, and I think it was before starters. In other words, so it was interesting.
Uh-huh.
And that was something I learned. I don't know when and where I learned it, but I've not forgot it.
Okay.
But it has
Well, I
nothing to
learned
do with
something-
ponies.
I learned something today also.
All right. Well, so does this organization have a Facebook page? Can somebody?
Yes.
Where can they go to learn more if they're listening?
Okay. Well, the First State Antique Tractor Club, and
On Facebook.
on Facebook.
All right. Well, look them up, everybody. It's next Friday and Saturday.
Yes,
2
June
days.
14th and 15th.
All right. A lot of fun.
Okay, we're looking forward to seeing everybody.
All right. You doing all right?
I am doing fine, and
Thanks
I
for
really
coming.
appreciate you having me here to talk about the show.
Well, I'm glad you came.
Okay,
All right.
thank
See you,
you.
Charlene. Have
All
a good
right.
weekend. Okay? Take care. Bye bye. All right. There she goes, Charlene. Okay, Bunny. We can. As long I got to do some more stuff first, some more housekeeping. I just want to mention one more time that First Class Heating and Air is a good supporter and sponsor of the show and have been for a while, and I want to thank them for their support. Okay, so if you need any of the services they offer, you could check them out at firstclasshvac.com. But they are in the water filtration system business, in other words, and so their inspections are free. Testing your water is no charge. You just give a call, 934-8900. I believe it's Andy that's going to come out, and if you mention Jim Weller and you want to get a new system, it's called a Brita Pro. I got one of the brochures right here. They're normally $995 installed. But if you mention this show or Jim Weller, you'll get one for $695, $695. And thank you, Andy, and First Class Heating and Air for supporting the show, sponsoring the show. I appreciate all the good work you do for me, whether it's my home or my business or rental properties. So that's kind of what we got there. And let me see who else. I am horribly behind, but I'm gaining. Another one is Wilson's Auction today, and today only. Today and today only. You have got an opportunity to go to an auction on Route 113 in Lincoln, which is Wilson's Auction. They are there every Saturday. Good sponsor, supporter of the show. We appreciate Dave Wilson and all he does for our community. And not only do they have the auction in Lincoln today, they've got one off-site in Bridgeville on Oak Road. That's actually the other end of the road I live on. So on Oak Road at 10 o'clock this morning, they're having an auction, and it looks like there's antiques, furniture, collectibles, glassware. There's a vehicle. There's the vintage gas pumps. There's lawn and garden. There's tools and more. That starts at 10 today. So you've got Wilson's on 113 in Lincoln today. Goes all day and into the evening. And then you've got Wilson's Auction also on Oak Road in Bridgeville today, starting at 10 o'clock. Off-site, all kinds of stuff, and that is going on today. Then next Saturday, they have an auction, and they have an off-site, and Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, they have the auto auction. So call them if you have any questions, 422-3454, or you could check them out at wilsonsauction.com, okay? So next is, we're going to talk to Bunny real quick, and then I got a couple more things I got to do. So, Bunny, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. And
Thank you.
what do you got going on today?
This is about the Rotary Car Show.
Okay.
It's cars, trucks, and bikes, and it's going to be next Saturday,
Okay.
June 15th, from 10 to 3 at Lake Forest North Elementary School.
Up around Felton.
Yes, it's in
Okay.
Felton, right on the highway.
All right.
The reason for this is that our club is very dedicated to children, and all the money that we make at this car show will go for scholarships.
Wow.
We gave out last week we gave out $2,100 in scholarships, and our goal is for next year to give $4,000 in
Wow.
scholarships. We also do other things for children, but
all
that's
the
main
money
thing.
the Rotary raises, it goes to help people in things.
in our own community.
In your own community.
And we cover Felton, Harrington, and Greenwood.
Wow. And you meet in Harrington.
We meet in Harrington the
At
first and
Rudy's?
third Wednesday at Rudy's for
All right.
breakfast.
And is there sponsorship opportunities for this car show?
Well, what we're working on now is sponsorship for next year.
Next year, okay.
This is our second car show.
Wow.
And Jimmy, I can't thank you enough for being generous with your
Well,
time.
you're welcome. And but just so you know, in the future, please reach out to us and let us know that you're coming. Okay? Oh, you did? I'm sorry. I missed it. Okay. All right. Well, be more
I
persistent.
learned that last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
But you were very kind then too, and I
well, I'm
appreciate
trying. I'm trying. Believe it or not, they make this schedule, and Katie does a great job of holding me to it.
Boy, oh boy.
And that's what the timer
Does she-
is there, and everything is right down to the minute. And
Does she-
sometimes,
Does she have a whip?
no, but she has a way of letting me know I'm not on track. So, but
Well,
she
thank
does
you
a good
again.
job. Anyway, so next Saturday, what time? At the
10 to 3.
This is what would you call this? Lake Forest High School.
No, it's the Lake Forest North Elementary School.
Okay.
And it's great because the superintendent is one of our members, and we have access to the building for restrooms and things like that.
Oh, that
and the
is
tables and chairs, and it's just awesome. You know, the school districts do so many things that you'd never even know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both, go ahead.
Now, this is right up the highway, and then you turn right. In other words, you go to Harrington, you're headed towards Dover, and you turn right, almost like you're going to the park there. Isn't that the school?
Lake Forest is, yes, Lake Forest
Is that
off
where it's
there.
at?
That's, no, it's on the highway. You know where Goose Creek convenience store
Yes.
is? It's across the road from that. And we'll have signage out
I would
on
have
the
been
road.
at the wrong place.
Well,
Looking
now you're
for-
come to the right place.
looking for cars.
And we're gonna
Okay.
we're going to have signs
It's
on the
right by
road.
the rural farms there.
Yes.
There's Goose Creek
Yes.
across the street's rural farms, and it's going right in town.
Yes.
Frank, how you doing? Good. All right, so that's where it's at.
Yep.
All right. Where did you try to contact me? Because I want to look. I missed it.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good enough then. I want to make sure I missed stuff too. You can't have all the fun. Oh, you want to take a picture? All right, here we go. All right, this is Katie taking another picture with the famous iPad. All right, I miss messages on Facebook is where I miss them. People put them there. I got about 5 or 6 different Facebook pages, and I sometimes could miss them. So,
Well, that's why I made the
effort to
arrangement
come.
with
Katie, no problem.
She said,
But anyway,
come after 8:30.
okay, well, no problem at all. So we
Thank
will
you.
work you in, and we will do our best. Thank you,
Thank
though,
you.
for all you do. The
Well-
Rotary, and I used to be in a Rotary Club. It's a wonderful, wonderful. Do you know that 4-way test by heart?
Yes.
Tell me it.
Is it the truth?
Yep.
Is it fair to all concerned?
Yep.
Will it build
Goodwill.
goodwill and better friendship?
Yep.
Is it beneficial to all concerned?
Yeah.
But usually you don't have to get past the first one. Is it the truth?
Right, right. I love that, though. In
Me
other
too.
words, I mean, it's an important thing.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
it's almost like having. It's a short version of the Ten Commandments.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I
yep.
like. Yeah.
All right. Okay, we
Thanks
good?
again. Yep,
All
thank
right.
you.
And
Thank
good
you
luck
very
next
much.
Saturday. I may make my way there. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. So anyway, good morning, everybody. Now I am going to try to accomplish a few things very quickly. I think I'm not in bad shape. So Katie, can I get with you for just a minute or two? I have questions that I've never asked anybody on air before, so I thought I would experiment with you. What is going on? We're here. We've had a busy show.
Very
show.
much so.
Did I miss anything that you can think of?
No.
No? Okay, I just
Not that I
wondered.
can think of.
So I appreciate your support and your help.
Mhm.
I talked to you the other day, and you were just really invigorated about something that happened at Violet School.
Yes, I was.
And you said, this has restored my faith in humanity.
Sincerely did.
All right. Well,
Okay.
in just a minute or two, tell me about it. Meaning I'm going to give you a minute or two to do it. What do you think of these flashlights?
I love these flashlights.
Aren't they the
Actually,
nicest
I was gonna-
high-end, low-end
Yes,
flashlight?
Might be finding one to go home with me
Right.
this evening.
All right.
Yeah, so Violet just finished up with the 5th grade.
Okay.
And they had a little ceremony, and there were so many kids, so they split it up into little sections. So
Okay.
it was her class and another, so about 50 kids. and they had 2 teachers and an assistant that helped them all year long.
Okay.
And they kind of worked in tandem. Like Violet would be in one class for one half the day and the other for the other half.
Okay. Same building.
Same 2
Okay.
classrooms. They just floated between. So these
Okay.
50 kids got to be pretty close, and the teachers just loved on them and worked with
Okay.
these kids. And when they did this little award ceremony, they gave a specific award to every single kid there. So every kid got a special award for them.
All 50 kids?
All 50. It was amazing. And I'm thinking, good God, 50 awards. And they just
Right.
moved through it. It was so overwhelming because they were getting awards for little things like best helper, greatest smile, best dancer, whatever kind of little attribute you
Really?
had, you were recognized for. So having a clean desk, helping with they used, different pieces of technology. Some of the kids are really great with that and are help to the teachers.
Okay.
It was very, very nice to see. And I
You
left
were-
there
you
feeling
were pretty
really, really,
amped up. You were
I
like-
did. It was wonderful because you really did feel like, man, these kids, every single one of them had a good word spoken about them. Even the kids who might have some discipline problems or might not be the best students, they still have good things that were enriched and
Where
brought
were
up
them
by these
teachers
people.
when I was in school?
I'm telling, things have changed clearly. Well, I had nuns when I was in school, so
Okay.
they weren't always
Because
most
you were a
forgiving.
saint.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So yes, I mean it was wonderful to see, and just a great group of kids and a lot of diversity. It was
Okay.
wonderful to see. So,
All right. And
good
what school
stuff.
are we talking about?
East Millsboro Elementary.
Millsboro.
And sometimes little Kyle's in here in the mornings, and he goes there too.
Oh, really?
He just finished up
Wow.
first grade.
Well, good.
Yeah,
How do you
so-
think this morning's went?
Oh, excellent.
I hope I haven't missed anything. In other words,
No, I think we're moving right
I think I got
along.
it all. So
Moving right along. A lot of surprises, drop-ins.
yeah,
Pops.
Yep. And you've been involved with the show for 1 year, 2 years.
It's almost 2 years. It'll be 2
Almost
years in
2
July.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I thank you for that. What do you think of this show?
I think it's growing. I think that Denise had a lot of great points about how all the changes that have come up, and,
Yeah.
and how you just. Colin is very good at steering the ship too. If there's a little bit of you'll never know there's a problem.
Right.
Never, because it
Right.
just
He's
flows.
the one.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
He's the one who
sometimes
absorbs it all.
you can see on your face that it looks
Right.
like you have to adjust yourself.
When there's smoke over
But
there, in other
Colin,
words.
it's very seamless over there.
Yeah.
But it runs, I think, very well, and
Well,
we have
good.
pretty good communication. I think that helps and
Good.
comes along.
And good sponsors.
Yes.
And
Yes.
good people.
And we
I mean,
want to
just a
thank
group
all
of
our
people.
sponsors.
Yeah, but just the people that come through here.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave you again if
absolutely.
that's
Thank you.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. And thank you for everything.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. Colin, you got time to talk anymore, or are you done? Okay. Denise, do you want to come over? Are you coming over? Are you coming over or no? Yeah. Okay. Well, when you said you were good, I thought you meant I'm good. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I didn't know what you were saying. Denise, you doing all right over there? Do we have many to give out? Are they really? A few left. Okay.
She meant to say Weller.
Going Weller.
Yeah.
All right. I just wanted to say again, thank you, Colin, for all you do. And Denise brought up some good points. This thing has had a lot of twists and turns. And
It has.
And I remember we used to borrow something from the radio station in the beginning.
Right, yeah.
In other words, and
then we figured out a way to do it without their equipment.
Right. Just if we spend enough money, we can have everything.
And now we're doing it a different way. So,
Right, a different way.
But we had
So-
the challenge of learning how to get this show on television, sending
I
a
remember
signal
that, yeah.
to Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas.
Yeah, where they process it and then send it back to the TV station here
Right.
in Delaware. So, yeah, lots of things to figure out, and we've met and worked with some great people along the way. One Bob Backman, of course,
Yes,
with
I forgot him earlier,
WRDE has helped us
Phenomenally.
significantly.
Yep.
And I want to say Jeff Lyle. He was one of the owners of the Media
Okay.
Gateway out there. He passed away recently. Young
Oh, did he
guy,
really?
young
Wow.
guy, and I'm really, really sad that I didn't get to meet him in person. But
Wow.
he taught me a lot about the TV stuff over the phone.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, and through text messages. So
Wow.
there's been so many people we've met along the way that have really helped us. And
Brooks and Brandon, I remember them.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, they were so helpful and trying to learn things. And Kevin Short's been real instrumental.
Kevin
Dan
Short
Gaffney.
has taught us a lot. Dan Gaffney has taught us a tremendous amount.
I'm
so-
worried we're missing somebody.
Yeah,
but
well, I mean, but the relationships we've gotten, and have found through this show and through it has been incredible. And
the organizations, I mean, we've had all kinds of fire companies on and police departments and politicians and, just it's been really, really interesting. So
it has.
I appreciate everybody's support. Smith's Cafe, this was kind of like a lot of fun when we landed here, in other words.
It was. I mean, we really wanted to be here because we believe in the food here and the family here, the Smith family. And so we really wanted to be here and have somebody we can really be proud on,
right,
be proud
and brag
of,
on.
And say good things about. Yeah.
So the only thing better would be if Smith's Cafe took over the vacant building in Milford, Delaware.
Oh, that would be
I need
great.
to bring that up to them.
Shaking their head. Yeah.
That would be the only. Wouldn't that be something? We'd be downtown Milford. We could do it out on that patio.
Yes.
Gosh, we should
I'm just
help.
thinking about the good food that would be there too in Milford.
Oh yeah, right.
Wow, burn up those gift cards in Milford.
Right. Yeah, there you go.
Sure.
All right. So I think we're about out of time. But Kevin Short, I thought he was maybe coming, but Debbie did real good in the Do More 24.
She did really good.
She did real good. Jim Martin also did real good.
Yeah.
And I want to thank everybody for that. But when we look back, and just so everybody knows, you can go to wellerdoesdelmarva.com and almost every show is there.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of people on this show. I mean, just a lot of different people, and it's just been fun. It's been exciting, and we're just glad that everybody has benefited. And I think that's the thing. We've had a lot of people benefit from this show.
I think we have
Businesses have gotten business, organizations. I don't know how many people we talk to, but when you factor in the radio, the Facebook, YouTube.
And we didn't do anything special to their business other than just highlight it, spotlight it. They're the ones that actually did all the work for their business. And, because of the way you design this, where you want to know the business first, and make sure it's a quality business. And
before I even expose them.
Exactly. Yep. So I think that's been, you've handpicked these.
Pretty much, yep. And you could see it, because there's some people we didn't have on the show.
You can drive by his house and see one of his sponsors' trucks in the yard working on something.
All the time, right?
Yeah. There's always somebody there.
All right. Well, anyway, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Was it 8:59? I hear the music. Thank you, Roman. Thank you, Sean, Colin the second, Katie, Stacy, Smith's Cafe, my audience. Show number 300 is a wrap. God bless you. Have a good weekend. I'll see you. Bye-bye.